Area busiafo na wie ma munyina hasonko e makwaba edeba me menti so aha 89.9 FM production crew ayekra do Jordan mi adoma Jerry Osage my friend man na ya osafo wadaro ma na wie wo mo ebo mi chidom na me de me menti dwumadie me de abrewo boy ni to set 2024 yesi mu ncheye enene nefo amakomako edubaako 11 days ayura 2024 emo Wafena eye foforo kra eye fresh kra enti wo ye bibia no atoto niema ye to obo ase and rush in doing anything and to boase ye se awie nkunim ena se wonya to boase dwa aboa ntete a uhu ne nso no eba na ya ba betria enyina mu nkane a ehase 1st January no it take effect from 1st January 2024 ne papa mu no anase we de normal yentua ne saa say to the an ye maximize ye revenue no Majeri
hey biamzi one
Majeri yes electricity bill
yes
you say ye betum because ye the tour
I don't quite see atumu dada say any date ni
say okay start first maybe I want me say me credit no December. So ebeto mo middle and say ending of January krana ebesa. It be affect na me koto fufra.
Ebeto.
De mato dada no.
Say de wato dada de auto ni December. We no say 1st January. It every 1st January na eba no. We meet any reading no.
Ebesa. Na me bo.
Sure. Yenhwe eye krata na finance ministry the buy or say implementation of value added tax on the supply of electricity above the lifeline for residential purpose as part of the implementation of the government's medium-term revenue strategy and the IMF supported post-COVID-19 program for economic growth. The implementation of VAT for residential customers of electricity above the maximum consumption level specified for block charges for lifeline units in line with Section 35 and 37 and the first Schedule 9 of Value Added Tax, VAT Act 2013, Act 870 has been scheduled for implementation effective 1st January 2024. For the avoidance of doubt, VAT is still exempt for a supply to a dwelling of electricity up to maximum consumption level specified for block charges for lifeline units in line with Section 35 and 37 and the first Schedule 9 of Act 870. The Electricity Company of Ghana, ECG, and the Northern Electricity Distribution Company, NETCO, are hereby requested to liaise with the Ghana Revenue Authority to ensure that the implementation of VAT for residential customers of electricity above the maximum consumption level specified for block charges for lifeline units takes effect on 1st January 2024, in line with the Section 35 and 37 and the first Schedule 9 of Act 870. By a copy of this letter, GRA is requested to ensure that it liaises with ECG and NETCO for the transfer of the revenues collected from the implementation of VAT on the subject matter as part of its domestic VAT collections. We are counting on your usual cooperation in this regard. Into we can over at NSI. Internet mu say can nank ye return na a 0 rating. So says VAT and your get fund 2.5, your NHIL 2.5, near 12.5 standard rates of VAT. I no it's a sanky to abani rating is 0. It's na ye into ya.
Science on subio.
The woman say enyina makane ano bono. Your VAT be a ne sanky ye to ya was. But na abani rating no at 0%. percentage points.
That's no a buying fast I can one.
And yes, I buy fast.
On charge on fine charge.
VAT near consumption tax. So would the adena ena utuya. But when it also di about the main tuya.
Okay.
It's near zero.
You're buying one.
It's yes say subsidies or the scale. No, but what consume but di ba with the main tuya. So say that here. And na say na kwa say according to krata mekan yi enam IMF ayako na yekope bosia na wo no wu ni scan bi nso a wo se wudi no am free nti fa say to no koma amamfo no muntu ya
oh nti san fa kotoso
na fa kotoso na intimi restructure na o mine intimi nya sika em se weni nyina aka wu bi na ebe ma ye 600 million dollars na mai second tranche no say mai e ba na mai ni nyina begu akwan mu ni nyina aka wu bi na o mo de say mission emission your friend is saying living no even though your case we share climate change na affect but they say we share where the bad does na electric cars so into what the body and nature say gia na the babeji so ni nyina na say ye bejeji to obi na me books in my efe near the restructure ye ho we say ye kase aban ehwe ni mu say the enokra ba about Tuesday no term sheet if we are creditors in the home. Wama boy abosia. Yede wama kano. Wama de no magugu akwan mu.
Ah, mo de bedwom sika.
Say ye ntimi ntua. Say sika no ye ntimi ye kana ye de no. Ye ntimi ntua.
Na aside IMF bosia ni nyina no. So,
say de ka say ye de ye bobosia. Ya bobosia. Eurobonds ahodo ayajeje.
Abusuafo me wogide se mu tie mo awe maso tie.
Tie ni ye. Ya bobosia. Bosia na ya bobo no. Sese no baby on mine ye dru no ye ntimi ntua. Enu ti na beka ye owura kenofurata ne na pamfo mo ko China ne ade no. Ni nyina ne so mo koka trom se yawe. Ade ne ye de mo ka. Ba se ai den amaye. Enti se na nka se yetua sika no musumi bia yetua 10 series ayesre mo. Ye de ade sre de betumo ne mo mpe kwan foforo bi na mo restructure ye debt no maye.
Na ne se 10 series ye nya ne 5.
Ye nya ne 5. Na 5 ne kra ne se ye be ya. Nana ke abosumi mi ensa na ese etu aje mo twe de ko bia abosomo mo twe ade na asam na ani o
wow
so say the city no eti we ni nyina aka ho na IMF just mo kra mo ntimi ntua mo ka ena wo nso a wo kra ese wo je to wo electricity so na wo nye kwana ko jina peska guo
o mo de ka open e ma free
o de ka zampe no ma free
na bi no madwen am se ye kwa IMF na nke ye ka no nyina eto atwa
David IMF dey say IMF sika no kra na ebosia ho ebosia enuti na wo mo 3 billion enuti na aya na amanfo ni bi ka say IMF sika no kra no aya na enu kra na ebibia wo ho wo dey bia ma hwe bre a eye first tranche ne bae $600 million ye hwe enim say another one ebesen aba sika no emma mumu eti ba kun ba ye di akwakusi sen
so mo hwe de di sika na ye
Etu tu wa no masa ya no na another tranche. Nti sika no kra beba no.
Ba me no me fine. Me for am so pa. Pan am de ye fa so. Because o to man. What you say? Yen kan say beje bosia we. E na so ho chiro. Ye ma obosia. Enti e wo say ye best study woman hwe say bosia na ye de ma na nya bia e duru say wutua.
Ubetimi atua ma ya. Wudi sika ni yi ana. Eni tira na omo de nipa bi aba betena ye tables ho no. Wudi sika ni nyina na omo.
Eti ye hwe kwan ya wo ototo niema ahwe sa nya bia sika no wo de toto niema ni yie ana wo ye niema biara na kire wasan ba say mo san ma me biem na say what ya enti me fo am so pa enti omo monitor yen omo mark yen what ya say na ye mfa na arahosam ne say Ghana for na ye this tax ebrew yen Ghana for no enye na sabe sika na ye toto no basa
ene na
enye ne ye niema basa
ene na me ne manso nkwanta mrahye bedwani honestly, or your tax expert because not taxation.
Good.
Our University of Education, Winneba.
Okay.
And now we rap politics.
Okay.
And then I'm in any come. And then I'm be son say, ain't he? No, can say ye indiscipline. Ye indiscipline.
As Ghanaians.
As Ghanaians.
Yeah,
and none of them, and I say, ye indiscipline.
Oh, come best.
And I ye sorry, Abia. Ye ntimi enhwe entoto yesika sem ye obi kura na ko bibi aketa asehye nom ne ade ene me bo
na no edro efoto me ko ne yi ha se no kata se be no ba boy
and I go your Facebook am foto ato ama no ena me bisa ne se na de awu kan ye nim se ye ntimi nhwe esika sem so ni nti no ena ye to abade ama nipa bi de tumi ama o se monko na monko hwe sika no so man it is a wo ka say yen ya discipline a yen Ghana for aye discipline
in what way
edi aba beduru ba bi a yadure sa wo ka ne sa
osuro se obebọ mpanyufo no so bo se o na aye indiscipline
me twe na for so na abọ mpanyufo no so bo na so stores and ye ka ho ya minu mi no ya ka che wo de na wo aye
me nkwaje aban sika
you love you ya na ato
you love you me ka se me send sika ma me maame
na atemi ni ya do ko
edidi e na pesa me
ye fam go hwe ye fam go ayenya no ye fam go ayenya
ye mpanyufo ro ma excessive
so we kind PIAC report public interest accountability committee wo mo reports be dey anu mani di akire pa biama so we kind de bia wo ma bokoko saa ase obi anti yo wo ma ka kire se kwan a ye fa so di ye fam go ni sika no enye papa finance ministry wamo sika na yebisa mokra so mbebu akonta na ye dene wamo fama ana wo time na I remember him say Steve Mantia Dr. Steve Mantia ono kra free okra still na finance ministry makwa kofa $600 million dollars it is say mubu ho akonta di free sa akonta bombo kan ye na no sa de bi obi nkotum ana ye jimi nchi obi say anything na no maka say emra na to de bi na emra na so bibia because emra na create windows
because me ba
nipa no wa mu akonta na wo de obe ne de
na ayi hwe Ghana for esika taxes ayetua what you say and na Ghana for e de amamo say mo fa manage of mine ya ka say mo bebu akonta mo say mo ma emra bia ne wa chechire wo na wo MP
onya window
ka say me na my irresponsible me na my indiscipline
and the to abama no so no hwe esika
say me ya say ne my busy parliament me antie money
and na no per minute gina so be 45 minutes because said some record
papa wa kukudro pa
I say some ben phone you cry yen citizens ne so you can be ni baby aba bedru no
ya den
baby a o kan
kra na taxes for GRA I'm sorry no more to am car no more dey omo police for me nya yi kra gam nim say GRA for mo police for e kom no more dey akwakotra for shops enkrofo shops enkrofo ura ho edi dwa no na GRA empanyufo te ko twen so on budget tax
baby a yedru a yenyina level a yedru na abrochire fan na mo a wo mututu kwan ko
ene ma bi ho no mo ebi no ho mo ye recalcitrants there are certain people are almost but yes akwan no
I believe good
yes akwan
na so faso eti bisa say enti nkura kese ne shops akese yenom de ye discount ye tu kwan kura ama no na ye ntimi nra big shops wo mo na etimi kura ye big shops ye kokoro ye shopping akese a wo kwa wo mo hu say sa shops akese no bi ti ho ana
nwanwa
ye filling stations bi wo kra wo kwa wa na wo kokotua wo tua wo sika na wo do card shema obi anyina wo attendant bi anyina ho eti dia open no wabu na atew na wo call baby eno no nipa gina ho ana so enti we ni nyina no yade bi a ho akwakonyi se na nka ne no mimi susu se ahokyira ye wo mu o ma mpanyin crowd meti waje atum no saa tu ogwenye to a it is nka eba for now because bills are yetua no enough from ye income no say ye income no aye dwindle say usika bi obi asika bi o
bi a enfie 9 yento na ketu
oh yes
what you say nipa say bi asoje 2000 cities enro akra na enro na minute kese ye calculation bi okay say bi aban adwuma yefo no wo mo achese form no obi nyi more than 2000 cities o e di 2000 cities no na say obi chop money say dako okuta man 9
baby a normal
obi chop money ye better taxes ni bibia so afifiri mu o e di send pa na pese we da wo sha na konfo na pese okohu ana say wo pese wo ye den wo frustrating a life keke
nti in as much as say ye ka say ye de to chechere man no ye ntimi en taxe amamufo na mo ho nchire o to that extent eba ne saa ne so a na eto no kra na akwakọ ye bibia wo ho
wa obi asa na make comment say me just a baby o say until say I'm say Professor Day.
Okay.
I say until say ye be hu ne ye hwehwe. Ne hu no kwan be fa so ye be duru de ye hwehwe no. Ye pa ye ntua task nko kan Yesu ani ase.
Yeah.
Still because we
Ah, yeah, because we're here.
until I say enko say ye be hwe na omo ye corruption. Agi adamudie edi sika ye de ma asafa koye we na de adane nkwanta ye punish wo mo etwe wo mo aso meye ense na ho kese afuto kese de ma afoforo no ye be koso awalo in poverty say ya ne ye kwa abosia bosa back and forth.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, because we share your situation now. Ye kwaji sika na kwa ye faso di sika no enye kwan papa. Ebia ne ya ye di ami kenyo ye chefa kakra ewo mu no. Oyo no so be sound. Oyo entena ho afebo. E de e be sa.
It is not bad.
It is not bad. And nti na ye be sa won say ye kra gold. The call ye na de ne nya free mu. Lithium ya e ba beto we de nti amanfo no e kasa dodo because ye bia lithium na de na e de bebre yen. So at the end of the day ye ne age ye nya lithium. It means say no me beto ha mani.
Majority to dream because so ye na wi be.
So it be ama we there say the amanfo bi kasa IES for ka experts for ni bi kasa say to we there e do how ene de ba bebre eye Ghana for
Ajay
e do how
lifeline no mo lifeline unit
lifeline dey
dey
lifeline is 0 between 0 and 50
enemmere Ghana
0 and 50
one dey use 0 and 50 and dey use obi ono no bob ba ko say oni TV oni fridge oni re bob ba ko send them oni fine
safo oni bepe lifeline is 0 and 50 unit
because beginning kra no mo ka say omo tete compound houses na say for ni say omo na ye enso hwan in favor wo mu bia it na lifeline that house I dey and emu nya ngumo ye hu se mo je because obi just any obi a wono no ne dan single room back fine nim na kan pese wakodwene AC fridge bi anim light ba
ku bi na
etuam de no mu anu aso onso ne da bia akora no abi ne window emfra ma fa no
wonya natural air
no ja ne mattress bi na chese woda so na chese obo ne brand lifeline unit
well so mo pen omo nya affected but a difficult a very difficult situation inti man for say ne asha say ye adwuma no
yes asha say ye
adwuma say first
mumre mo na we de
say
03022435 was away enye ni baba akofo asa
we dey say kan nyina
ai obi ani
na we nso nya politics ase enyinam kan e
obi NPP fotua BNC ene wo mo keka ho nyina wo mo etua 0302243540 hey why je Ghana ha say bedwo age atemuda hello good afternoon Eba Jodi ni be bia frefi
I did of Ake, make a suffering new price station cycle.
Okay.
It's
you.
I'm more about I'm in my jelly. I'm in Tia, or about Mosita, but you will be a Messiana. Any quadruple. I'm here quick for you, many agents have show me now. Remember, enter my jelly car can be. Or can say, tax no, Tiano. My neck can say, I do not abandon. It depends on na yamana kobata. Once you take Ghana, the tax you pay you levy because I may be any tax in a year minor. You nipa bi muti o mungu mu say yentia. What is here? I be crazy because you too put your Ghana. And it's you to go to her. As we are seeing now, can't you to go to pay Australia? As you call Australia, the be able to tax. And the tax all taking the one Ghana across 100 about 80% in tax. But and the man get tax the day the problem see about now you be I know what this guy. You can general. Every one of this guy. But I don't know me I'm can say and but for this guy or say can you go dey no ma be tell dia na say. You know what you see officer and might be at the tax that you man so what you get send this for you catch you you love your normal now someone send from catch you when you can you the tax that you man because people will tax about 30% the baby problem the beer the form so now what you move but over tax also to many who come what you may tax as two patrol, police for soldier for go. You jomoka.
That's it. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. I think I'm at you and so. A gentleman, it's you. It's you.
Mama Juma.
Madas.
I mean, when you were soon, I don't some war, Emma Luandintra, and I feel free, and for your crash, or Batiano, English, a month room. What that is the Yakati to move, Nami Yamusi, Nasia Tumukra, I just have a Senokra, you good, Amaya, and any problem. You better to service and also enquire. What you say? And the Laticity for no, I'm saying, I had one with them. Some with them, no, some year now, on back to Mama. And I touch and also, I bet we are on a cashier. Because any pair of doors, what do I say? Any pair of doors, and you have
any pair of doors until I was a tax and so doors, so my boy. I may bomb pie say Yamea Domina Damubeko opposition no cancer say ya come on Mambapa.
Oh, that's here. Well, my would your voice is another don't pour money. Because and one year to my abano but as when you go and when you come for the one year, taxi annual. What do you say?
That's say,
you know, oh my,
that's it. That's it. Yabemi and Yaji. That's it. Hello, good afternoon. Yeah, Joe Fakabi. It's you.
Momono.
That's it.
Me pacho di kaya me dasa mark wo nti I believe say mestra wo chire me mu o ye editor into bitimi a chire me ansa na maba electricity ni ne tax so mestra wo eye so obi kasa brofo kasa obi ka review any improver mame chire asie wotwi mu mame so obi si review any improve kasa ba ko ana.
Oh, if I can be, me first saying the same thing. Who review me? Who review fans? I know. Who review? I any year. And now we improve. So, who any year? You know the same.
My men so many was here. The men so many
okay.
Say to say school feeding. You can say free SHS. So what can reviewer? Ye reviewer, a bit my bass ye review no, ye system, a big cry, yantinas and yena, and Cardia are buying a chama woman, ye film, now for on top. Ye bit my tnasia baby, ye say, ye review the whole policy. And ye cast improver, and so a bit much I say, a diania warmudi. A bia bosumi, me and far, bosumi me and son, not body and fair diana and coil. Nti ye improve ye woman nyina saa ne ma na wo wo mu nyina no ye nhwe na se bosume miensa da bi
na of akabi when reviewer a better na improvement aba
and no na me say review so what na say no review the whole policy and na me say we me improve say ade no ho da me change policy bia me nyina de me no and one day mum I was say dear me yanwa e bi aduane nkwala ni didi once a day me yan 2 times a day me review but me improve me system na me wono ana me wa me fa chawo me boa
me tie wo of akabi
ayo obi krom kasa enti ye nyina ye nsua yente na me fi say we there eye common to say improve ade no na review ade ne there I was say yetimi hu the difference anyway tax system there maame ECG any wo mo yi obi obeka say me ECG maame menyi won bibia antum na nya de foforo se si ameno ka say minim say ECG yesi afi abato afi ebeko say ya ebe ye west than this do omo ya ya dia say kura dia buy we there wa ma say won ba mia ye ho kopim say nanka ECG ekwaboni omtumi fa so gigi sika wo sisa apai no bebre enne yesi mi ntue sika mu obia UCG for who say yen yanom no na wo na tifi yenim kwaya no mo faso disika we know all yen yanom Ghana de na me ya de yetimi kasa te se de ade na afi yenim yen wo na tifi asojafo pressifo bribe wa ye gife ni pagmem nyina ye hu yen yanom ne wo mo ye namfofo ye bibia enti yenim say mame anida ade achi ayi for 3 consecutive days ni ade achi ahomache be 2 am 3 wo afon e dum na to e be after be 12 ayade a wo ma hede ye na tax ne de kasabe se de obi aka no ye nim se atua tax na mame ni tua tax na ade na ekọ west how can you tell me say me tua ade no hoto na me tua me nipa no na ekọ west but ye nipa no a se de eka no e bia ye beka abai nipa waduma no mo wo mo selfish ends no wo mo anya na be sabotage yade bi abai bia we ya make me nka no to say MPP for no mo ye tia wo mo won be ye NDC for ba fana ye wo mo kro no bo no wo mo nya ho mo kro no na won be ye nti yade a wo pa ye si afi mo bia we won be ya till the end of the year I got to abandon no near na me piece politicians no what ho enipa no wo mo side me ye num no etu no ka office o tu bro bia boss na taso na se ka ya de o tete ba bia ye tete bia ni e tensem no ne ehunu de ekoso na wunua wa hwe mai won kwa ye adwuma wo fra wo mo UCG fo ayire de ne de mai ni akante do ye service about the side wo mo report wo mo ye wo ko na adenta akwa de maame ne kai ye district wo dodowa ubi bi oso ko dodowa na ni no so ma besi ba ko lake side wo ba bi se wutumi ko na maame wo mo mobile ye de mouse so power problem me de amount na wo kwa ahia ni e me ye muyawo wo friend number do kra ye dum no wo ti ase enti tax ne de kai nye tax be hwe maame awira hosem ti se finance minister ye kana asem a ase wo ta no maame again tina enem ni baby ya kwa bidu baby atini wosi obi ka fuse ntino won kotu ya 20 cities woni stakeholders na nsinkonya wa do pe ade e beti anu anaso ato me se papa se mo kaya mo ye mo hwe wa ankofa ka engine capacity buru 2000 cc ama ya mangu zoom lion trucks yo mo ko fa se ke de ba be ye ayi hwe ekwan yo fa so ya mangu bibi odi bebe bia ayi tax yo de beto mo ba se wono obi ensinkonya wenum ne niema ye ka se ye sinkonya stakeholders ya kaka ye nyina class ni ya dwendwene ho wen se sika we kura woni be ke de fa ha dua ya ke bia ke nipa ehunu na ye se we di ono ate wo de kwa na odi aba etubo se kikiri bi abagu endonom ne niema mo bi nyina ye nka se ye
that's it. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Eba chodi ni baby afrifi.
Eba share friend of Jaffa because I free them oil family.
Yeah.
Mami ma money juma pa odi ma my so.
That's it.
Akopọ ma afese se na yada so nkwam ne apomodin papa. Mami ama asema odi ato ja se nyina ye be bobo ho bi. Mami ama onim se nyina ye dadwen mu asem. Nyina ye dadwen mu asem no se oman ekọ beebi a enya ekọ ma ye nyina ekọ beebi a ye so a ekọ ma ye nyina. Mami ama we de mesere ma bisa one magel. Abra ye papa John Dramani Mahama all free so no. Power bank na oja ho for dum so ntim. Mestro aban we buy no. Power bank 10 or asimi aba be so say or they asolve dum so. Mestro oni magel say bia munim bia munfan.
Yesi afen wo ma sign agreement mienu.
Into about 8 years, 7 years that I say the sign agreement mienu. Aban wo hu kotoku na odokura mpa ede ahye ofake be kase e te se ukuta bela ogba ma de kien a wo ne ma yento ni kafe nyina be gina se aban no wo hu kura na ode kotoku ede ahye wan fa power back bia amba me so ewura John Dramani Mahama de no so na but shakwan of fa so eyusu ECG edi creative
some small portion me ma amount for PDS. One it me be bu a contest PDS. Abegigi Ghana for sika. Say or my life. Good 9 months. Or more mbu wa contest say. One video 20 pesos so eku ha bia. The papa bo akwa jakon ebe kan. Say aban yam boni tiamso. So one. Enti se me say eba. Mama NDC MPP enyina yen ka nokre. Na aban be ka so ono no na be so obu dun so ewurajo mama e na de baa ye se enframa be bo e ma akokọ eto ayede ada ho. Mambia ma me nka sa nkochiri. Obi bia wo Lebanon from Lebanon kwafem katamanso. Now no omudum ye like 7 o'clock. Ebe ba the next morning 7 o'clock. And ram no wo ka say ye light call off 10 o'clock. Ahomachi we na ebai.
That's it.
Yo,
that's it. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
But you didn't baby Afrifi.
Yeah, from me, I could tell me traffic castle.
Yeah.
I'm the Mammy BIAMAH. I am a some voice and name preaching name encouragement. I am now Oma Ghana for the manager. Now, and the crane say, Ukogia drew no Udi Kokun Via. I drew and say, when you are obese, Fufrosabako, now I call this, I drew the same as doing the Kun. Being AC or Doom say you. The electricity, I conspire with the MPP 2014-2015. Why not now? I want to conspire with that day. Now, no Tuesday, now me will just circuit court around 9, 8, 10. But see, you light, 5 minutes. Now, judge, not as I'm saying, now, almost all year. Yes, I will have when if you are on the far. Judge, Solifi, name I so called them, Echo Run, we now any channels or quote is here, and so better now, as I'm so. And the Ghana for, I don't know why, yen to me see a book and cassette. I buy no mechanical cry and say, the engine at Dumsono, and the passe gas and if you are now, Montimin confirm Nigeria, my power machines in now. Yeko dumso ana say machines na say Ghana for yan kan no kwami na we dey enti say NDC for dey dumso ba na enye dumso yetimi Christmas yi kaswa J River say aya na mafo na mo she da mba yi wires ni fi we ni so a transformer no so a na fwen this a wo kwa han obi na what you be 100 Ghana cedis as I be full no na yi e to bi kra na de bi wo hono ma area ni na blackout and omudum the best this 12 o'clock and I say 1 and from the so yeah the way it na my mo na ya nka no kre nti na me dey me say MPPO NDCO omo nyina dukada ya nti ya to aba no ma alanchamanti onu wo adwempa ma Ghana independent candidate oba be choose the best people on be adwuma ma Ghana no.
That's it. That's it. Hello.
Hello, BIAMAH.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pachapo.
Radiadum, Yanko.
Fisher Panso, Dr. Newman, it's a Mammy. You know, guys, the child will be a muffin shopper. And the crest do something as if on the door man had drink at buy a pet masia tamasia. And saying she won't me do lights no now. The back one say Ghana. Say BBC, I won't trim my announcement to be country. BBC and I'll yes, now, said there be a near Banet, a Banet society, yes, and street no. It's a Banet to financing for nothing, not down on your 3 question. Said, didn't we say ba? Now about what my bones and I saw my announcement, not me doing free money, the be a dish about by. And depend for now, I don't hear day, in my own said man on your day. Yes, sir, or mano, or money, na, Sabi, in Canco, will be no more pay or man a fumble. The power to us on man both a phone body and this for because on bad no Ghana say no man. Oh, my Ghana say a quite that. There be a baby the quiet one. No more between quiet, can it here? And can their education come to say on Bow Messa or Messa no. Open say, oh, I will feel come for the same if you back up being put what something for uncle school free. Or my penny to my we're sending to the whole Ghana. So will be a man and school free. Ni ne raba for ne sabi we dey e say duke check as Ghana about 50% population no enye educated no na ensure mo na obi ani na ho obi ahu ne left from right na we bi o tuana mo papa
Meda say hello, good afternoon.
Niaba mema asama ofisiapa.
Just so yanko.
Wa kasa unyo do na yapo ama sama. Ma ba kasa fidie kasa so on tia agisam apa de sobepe MP edi. Sami oku be dia wo bia mo ofisiapa. Me niaba tan bia meka na lesa kabi. Ayanya bia Ghana fo amonu dem se dunso. Anyanya bia mati se aban anase meji ni ase awo konkoma all you see you sabana.
Hello.
Hello,
Na here na wala ni twetwa si why?
Otuninka.
Ete on ka kasa.
Aha. Amampan na akufu ato. Ene ni mpanyifo obi omodire Ghana fo ho ogina omane ho. Me gidi se dunso abba Ghana asena mkrofo no dunso. Ka amampan na busa fo ene ministers akola bi na hospital. Na fo mutu buase. Dunso bia jamaya abba akibisu statement. Eti ohono ehun fa to hansa na munya ho abute ye to simienu adia mema the city of Ghana company for atia se awia yi fe enkofo bi was the city company of Ghana binuaba almost sabotage aban adenti na me ya po me kanisa prepaid meter binuaba Mr. Electricity for company in 24 hour Ghana has said, I didn't know person million was said to Yaba also. The two one in here. And the prepaid meter. Who can't press prepaid meter anymore. So the prepaid meter, I said, wonderful, a baffle from. Who proceed as on your being talk. Now, so the prepaid meter, the what to me, Jamu, a man for 4, that's a for to me, your prepaid meter idea. And you be a prepaid with the Maya. You talk prepaid Guswa. Abanya Sika. Ultimate media do what the Bayer. Prepaid, my local prepaid, yes, and the prepaid. I you could kill Memha. I prepaid a back of a back individual for summer. You want the Baboya down one. You talk unity Gusso. I'm a Banya Sika, you put money no manoma. My local prepaid academy. Then no credit over 10,000. It's over 5,000. I tell you prepaid. Oh, remember. No more young who say, who support a job, I buy say. No more young who say, who will feel swallow, I was sippy. The master about to be that one of whom swallow. Nobody who will say that. Now, most of them will do so. Mark said that system for mobile wabro. No, you never come with my Makumako. But we are better will be a young food account. Bye.
Medase. Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Bacho dini baby afifi.
About your JF me.
You. It's you.
Where they my money to my power with the more. And I'm a so man for acquaintance and chia Mr. Camper, a shaman youth commander. Make your camper will be over there. BIAMAH, Mr. The ABA police need echo di bonia. Na say your year no e be good police phone nyina hu pia enye ye wura dan pare e na say o tuni na edit
No correct.
yeah and they say if say MPP for munim say obi wo ECG one ma o supportize aban na dey na obi a oda no mu nche na mani meyi nsem bia no na BIAMAH me ka asem we a cho so fa ma wonsam chofo enwure kurom embisa enam aban we dum so bi a aba we a omonjin tu so edum so ti edum u area life na we ya wa say who be windows no one pie amba met na electricity pole no na wo shede mu a enko tax light beba no enkrofo foforo beba anajo no abetika mika ni cables no atumi kana fi pole no edoko ebe yo won wasa ade ebe chi obi a light we ba wo be ko ni atwa o meter afiri on de AC ewo ashama ambro no ne tema bro no so a ye nyina ye experience ko one light ni engine so e na ba no wo hu street light wo krom no bi de bi boni a wati ma ye de wati ma hu enti aba na nkasa no wo hu kwan obeti ma fa so aye de asolve sa problem we e na odi anwon ya ye nua bi bisa say aban we ba aban mu no power bank a hin na odi be so John Dramani Mahama de no so a e che say aban we wa so wudun so be sin de o muntimi fa figure number enti we na o mo si ye fa ya chinja baumia nyankopon kura mpengu na bonsa mo fa ntra the Ghana yes a big mistake ni bioma mambiama enye kura wo de abosome wonya wakatue o enye kura de ya afitafo ya boro ndade a ya benya de ebegi ba ye nua no mo a sebi ebia school okoy afi no de ni tipempim adwuma pe bebi obenya ni daily bread me ye nim na ba we stand betina so na kom si kroma wa wadidi ame no omo kom di omo no omo na betwa omo ho aba beche ware because
that's it. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm not going to there.
Yami adomo, yanko.
Ma'am, who is in question, Madina?
Hey, yanko.
Ma'am, Obi cannot do so my. No, what I'm still. Ma'am, Mr. Mimi Chrome, a Jumaku is nice one. Won't do that well 4 days, no crowd, woman, sorry. Woman don't do some my. When they catch you do some my, it's my gun of 4 more canoe. Yeah, what? I wouldn't talk. I wouldn't MP. I wouldn't catch you say, do some buyer. No, I know. The work of your company. Most especially, and Mr. Mandeli. Mr. Mandeli, you see, you'll be sent on the cover of your light up. Come on, for your light up. But no more MPP now won't catch us. You will not as a Mandeli and a cover map. I don't know Mocano. What I was saying is for more years. Maybe stop energy or what energy by Sunday. You would do a sham electricity. Now, women so for energy, or maybe from 50, 100 city, or 100 million, 200 million, 500 million. What's all? That's a one kata. I summon now, yeah. What's the Obi Bababu? Obi Bababu. No minister for energy, no bomb Bababu. Because we need some go full 10 meter. Now, I want to know the canon to came to minister. That's a one car. Are you coming to? Fanamo. Bisano, stop calling a cost of passport office. I could do a question. What's up, problem? I won't need to. I don't want them on woman yet. No one's office. I don't want to call for more. Mr. Passport office. I come to so question for super. Manacodono is home. I come to question. Let's do the cost. No, minister for legend on him. Say a 4 Mr. 100 million on him. On him. Well, I can't even win that for Mr. Editor, but that's the Canasama. What should the customer want a better? Because about the mobile, what did you do for Corno? What cut into your corner hand and about the symmetry? So, Corno is really the 2 manado. Oh, and the cake in all the canoe. Who could do a good one, a big one. What's that?
And then somehow to open a go up so I ba abedi a home and come electricity VAT a day to sui in ka ho nipa be bring penyufo ne kwakwa odro omo say time and nya papa aban pe kwan foforo bi mfa so no fa eto emra ene ensema hodo pi mampanyina na dan kwakufo ado na no so okokasa ya wo say ono no obehwe say 7th January 2025 or handy over a prosperous nation de ama omanya edie omanya chese ogina ne nan so pa bibia ekoyie na nya bia ebia drop in inflation no eno so eka ho bi na boa we ye kwan ya gbato ho ebiebie kwan mato ho no mo ama saa yedie omanya yedie ahwemu ma no etumi abaso na yebisa se anya bia womo a eye ketahye prekanka ne dwirim womro mo eforeforu mu no kwan be ne efa saafo imfa so anya bia ye do mo kotu afiase a eno no ye enough anase bibi foforo bi wo ho a ewose etimi eye de twe womo aso na yense na ho ne efutuo de amam afoforo Ghana Education Service womo so chese se womo the new code of conduct womo de masuku nkoda aba we yesuku ni na wodo hu ko fore mpaso gro emu na ye chewa ye pamo ye you adi na hwe ade a wapene ho we ne nsema hodo e na ai na wie yi ye ba be sine koso na ye di ho enkomo nyame adom misa ya wasane tano wa ba be kame ha political analyst ebisa ne se anya bia wanya political party bi de ne ho adom anase analysis na o analyze issues na o analyze no eno amu e na oda so ejina misa tano afisha pa na ho te say adumara kwa me ho ye pa that's Sarah and I said, "Cola." Yes, you boom. My Jerry and yet she. Aye. My just microphone no kwa no kakra.
Any if you
Aha.
So I'm at the patching and ya share the abrofuma ye better say ya fifo ya shim na last year December I had the share New Year mudi na me feel Ghana ni bia na ni da from the no who say no mam ending na say His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo ene na ban omo wase da bia omo fanda is it Efua Santua Singaton omo fa
and the amount of when feel hit no papa
Efua Santua the Nanado say consciously or unconsciously born to whom you know and rich ya or born to whom you know
hey any mente
either consciously or unconsciously or born to whom me unfortunate because Afcon na omo be an height in intra because under normal circumstances no anka o party will be on the back so say mama but we dey na to ho born papa me
I'll go viral now. I mean, is that video evidence?
Viral. I mean,
hey, when they will be a send them, I mean, who and I mean, to be analyze it.
Me, but did I make us a conscious or unconscious? Me to me, make
prior to 2016, let's say 2012, this should be by some Arabian and I'm so any makeup or so or no so cobono.
All the audience is a kind.
Yes,
but a beer say lady no wa. But at least ana Adaruma. But a beer a unconscious a year and a money basa. And yet you went back. I guess I am not the buy you the viral. Say nyam kropo na mayi ama wo. Nti
maybe I know about China and Sako Pare.
Ampare, Nensana Ampare. Say your best favor no yen can say be height difference. Mama say wa hu. Enti. Yes, see afifu from here me try him try.
This is serious. This is serious.
Easy.
Hey.
And somehow
maybe I know can say hoya na chi.
Oh, ntina mama me say would you favor no with height.
Okay.
Nti and somehow na o waseda etoso mienu a eno so mfama failure because who share and as a filer said the na yesi akwa ho hie mpa ya di 2020 December mu a Christmas aye drier than any other Christmas na ankoye saa nipa mienu ya Singaton ne Kukaton ena be ma Ghana fo yanim esresre kakra abebesi na yenya record holding. But I'm sure so we share fail so. We share fail I cannot at hold. The next attempt in the be say eboapayo. Ba o mi so be share fail. Enti yes, yenda omwase na do so under omwase. Mame, I want to pray and believe say this year ain't different from last year and it may probably be even harder because we share the indicators on the ground. Chrono and ecoso. And say, if you have been observant, I will say, a bambia a kind of last year, what they pay a free office now. 4 years, next one, the last year. And I say,
last year, Becca Huamana, I 4 years.
Yes, I campaign season. The stealing or the looting of the state coffers is unabated. Intina, yes, at the end of the day, no, na economy no a crash. Inti, of a care or to a yampia, may share and once were ye be as or no identify me, I didn't know him. Or nice boy be. Now, if I care, the cost ye won't count to a yampia. Electricity, your council way, your council way. As a bonny, I would do regular calling and testing. Eddie try to honor. Obano ne babetuno. What a young in a yebimu. What do you say? Ye tremble. And the looting will go on. And say, a better draw example, a bini and rich chair that year or more cancelling. May not cancellation crop on a mechanic. But receipt now, you could to diaspora office, our presidency. No, it is alleged that they paid 30,000 Ghana cedis. But a buy let a Pia Bonting, I actually say, Omumbaji or Musco Mutiamono, let an estate 10,000 Ghana cedis. It means that diaspora office crop at the presidency, or Muria, Chronobo, corruption. Of course, it is possible say be a nipa foundation, cheddar, the foundation, as soon as go to Yano. A be on also negotiating no when yani cat be no much for baby, and also you're different. But the enemy say the diaspora office issue receipt of 30,000 Ghana cedis Emma Foundation. Until I didn't think a government letter or more they revoke the cancellation, whatever it is, or more extra 10,000 Ghana cedis. It means that chrono presidency ho etao. Until this year, dear. See, I just say, oh, no, my baby, come on. Said that another kind of say, oh, by handing over power in a prosperous, I mean, because it is the same biblical cliche. I almost say, there's heaven somewhere, there's hell somewhere. Now, who are answer as okay, heaven, now be enjoy. You know, you best scrutinize it. But I want to say, Ghanaians should brace themselves for a harder times. I'm not a pessimist. Yes, but I have observed last years in every government tenure of office, and at the end of the day, don't say we are now economy almost crashed, and to the point of I see harder times ahead of us.
Let's start with electricity bill. Increasing.
I mean, my was beam. My Bojuma song, Nature FM, despite media group. The only thing my say more entertainment. More free, yeah, Baba try the whole year.
I feel entertainment.
Now say be carols, whatever. Christmas BIAMAH. We invite you to Yamba.
What the young didn't come away. Why?
Because me call one of your sister station. Me call ye special eyes in Suno. Elodu gumekano. I said to say had me buy. You understand? And we and yes I pre but if one invite you and you be no bit to me about. But it's nice. Mami. And Timo Bojuma. And I am money free money. All the guys are you tear more money call social media. Juma ko far by. Father Dixon, your chairman producer number 1. And I say number 1 Odame and my Jerry mo your chairman my idea. Now yeah back topics na increase in residential household electricity. I almost say lifeline. I had VAT about better so. I mean I'll be so naive to sit here and I can't say taxes and yet. Right. Taxes there. So can a dear ditchery or moya. And on number 2. Number 1 avenue to ensure say would it be a developer woman any creation of jobs. Because when you create the jobs, now crofo dodo no a ye adwuma na bema wanya tax dodo. Na se we create adwuma so a it is important say you put your money in the productive sectors. In the productive sectors no any day yamfa say energy they say the Ghana gas. Oil and gas and I say oil no ye wo your friend say other line of production and to farm no so many stages ekomwa ubetumi refine na wanya byproduct be e dey ye normal fufo but interestingly and unfortunately no ye farm where you to no ha no ye export eco abontin ye ni any facility crop sanka yanka say refine ye crude oil no byproduct no ye benya bi ade aye the other product ye betumi anya afif crude oil.
Ayen scientists can kokra no.
Exactly. We have, it is non-existent. Every sector, it appears to be like that. And so maybe a developer, you cannot leave the productive sector onto private sector pay. What's your Ghana population? Yeah, here about 30 are echo. Now, 30 million. How many are the workforce? And the workforce, no women, you see, I'm saying, are they doing any meaningful jobs? Are they attracting enough taxes into the coffers for Aban to develop? Now, and Tessa, until Aban will continue to tax the few who are in business, and as a more year a Juma, and Aban Juma on a Usha, Sabi, a Wakatriano, a beer a yakakra. Private sector, no, yes or no, but then private sectors are henny a benyano to say. A friend say need fufu. Ahe. One a benya private sector no ahe the war memo ha or mo to say koku waten to binko ne all those nkrofo a owura oforisapon owura kwame private sector we in Ghana here is what I'm talking about. Ye nya sa akuku dam na omo wonuma kese e betumi employ nipa more than 500,000 at a go. Ye nya. Until Aban you being the spender of the taxpayers' money, it is important, say, you yourself, you invest in the productive sectors. You don't dole the money out to Nkrofo, say, the enrich you almost allocated how much? Is it 124 point something billion Ghana cedis? Or more, Ebema Nkrofo, they are expanding or more businesses. And say, who expand your business? I mean, say, ha. Mo the console we become honey paba console be ha na sa ni pano e ka mo betua no at the end of the month na ban so the 500 ebp so for 1.5 years. You discuss this in December. It doesn't make sense. Much like the same thing na koye here the discuss oh your man crofo loan you the scam man crofo we no mo fan ko show mo do say e koye omonyo you the napco buy 100,000 employment in a day. Wo awiakata banso wo Independence Square baby e twa che dade no convention e twa mo mesio akwa no baby a ya tutuo no container
obi sa na container no shemu ye na
akwa na bo medua oh enti odom kogu ho awiam o na o catch them say mama modwuma to spite the NDC say momo buy mo create jobs na mama e sky de ko shemu no about 250 million Ghana cedi or something. Enti sanke sa sika no wo de bia e confitua. Hwe ade a obeya eye no je beka ho asem o. Wo ba ya obi wona adwuma na wo se wo beso na asene. A na akunfi abeya akunfi. Da bia message da bia refer to akunfi. Enti sanke ye de bia e confitua. Sanka by now nkrofo eye adwuma ho no ombetua taxes. In this case napkofo na wo de wo ba ye no we see omonko augmenting the various sectors, teaching assistants, so and so. But even the name itself, NAPCO, Nation Builders Squad, Corp, right? Yes. Now, why yes, at the end? Meanwhile, these people, the nation rather fed them. They never built any part of the station, the nation. In Bokagu, as we speak, as late as December 27th, na Nkrofo FGRA a mo abreme ku amedom a me deputy convener concerned citizens of Ghana me nua Charles Akowua ya petition for the removal of Koku Amishada wadwane right Koku Amishada wadwane is at large aban no na do mo an no mo man no piapia no ko chi se ko
Doni Ghana
wona na busuafo nyina omo nyina ko. We petitioned his office, Parliament, and the presidency around May last year. And you say, "Oh, you kwasa." And I'm saying November, late November, and you say a press conference or Freedom Center. And they came said, "We want Amishada out because in normal Amishada did a friend say a GRA iron mommy see it much a bebo pusa Ghana is a cape. She has a
so you baby escape
This is the problem we have. Until we can never develop as long as we have thieves in government. As long as we have heads of institutions who are thieves, as long as people as head of institutions are manipulated, allow themselves to be used to milk the nation into the advantage of a few group of people at the expense of the larger population. Until those people are eliminated from the system. I tell you, a cast up upon a digan animal book. And can election from our indicators, a friend say, documents be more yano. It's a capa ebe free GRA to go into campaign. And that's it. Until at the end of the day, it's come with revenue, where you are by some life license and so on. Or more just had the enemy now, who do you buy a campaign? Right? And yes, the taxes necessary on mine. But my environment a factor say, nipam betumi build a business woman emra. At the end of environment a factor is a conducive environment. Conducive environment means less taxes on imported goods. And I say locally manufactured goods. And now inflation you almost equal 23 point something. Mama, we show mudinya. Say extrapolation on my various regions in normal various inflation on modiani boom and extrapolating on monia 23. But some of the food inflation in certain regions are up as high as 60 something to even 81. It tells you the only Lodi region now a year up to about 18%. It means you say normal on the ground no are still very expensive. Now what you're training in Akropa, we won't say say import inflation 21.9%. But locally manufactured inflation goods locally manufactured no inflation 22.8 or so. It means that the year will have a wedding. You understand? It is a will create a conducive environment and any lower energy prices. So the buyer Nipana will produce, of course, this lifeline to normal businesses other industries encounter. But kakrana yebetua wo industry no mama worker no obafia wo san ba betua de amaba nti akwati se kosiko no gina kwantia
Robin Peter to pay
exactly the case. And eska we sanka mojeje nanka yehu se yi portal kese e da monim ha ya kan ya ye ni gina fine ya pave side and side in futuro e reduce na ye beautify o mani mu nanka obi nim se wo de yesika no ya de papa but bibi bia ye be bia no ye kobabo se afia bonten won request ka pudu wo mem ha ka betumi abo mem ho bra ai manipa to me manensa kona no 3 times a day man ho ato no otumi ahwe ne matri o school fees. It is only in Ghana and a wako school where university wo kwa kope adwuma ye aban adwuma wo this year you 10,000 20,000 asana ya employ aban adwuma
na 10,000 na 20,000 who will be that
ho na your 4 years so take home and do 5,000. Indeed means say 5,000 crop for 4 months pay what you check that ansana wo kwa adwuma ho. And it has become a public sector, immigration, police, fire service. These are the perception as we know. And people have confessed as to how much they've been paying to get to immigration or here and there. State institution, ministries. You understand? You are creating a system where the corruption is such that, mame, it's a cabin where Beji betu me asun ya ho brabo men. Nti ya kamenko a aban bosia horo na obo no. Womie state factories. Now all handing over Emma private management bodies. Now on set target momo. Se bro na mudria, emo na mudria. Abai na applaw assassin. Ye the combine harvesters ahoro aba. Ye the machines ahoro aba. Management body no. E be a one single abai representative no ho. But the rest are private people are omo aye kuyada. Then they are manning it and ensuring set target na abai set ya momo. Ombenya ba abai no mo so omo nyom mfa so. As simple as that.
That's Mr. Yazanitan. I'll tell you more about.
Official.
I think comment ha. I think say na oye MP.
Amen.
Ewo
Anyaso
Tium constituency. What you say? Bible say asempa. Efa ma wo ho. Asempa efa ma wo. Enka nkugu asem da. Asempa efa ma wo. Na Christmas ekoye.
Mommy.
Yeah, the Yasida can say Manyami.
Radias.
Say be shwe ni ekoso Ghana there. We'll be ungrateful to God. So once we have life there, the Yasida can say Manyami. Yeah, bompa say things will change. Things will change. Yeah, starting new year there. We are hoping say
Everything will be new.
But new year ena hwense ma 80. Ya started dum so. Na ye kan say ye tua VAT. Ewo electricity tariffs nso.
Me ba ohwe nsam a Mr. Tano ekeka ne ade ya. Wo so ne Professor Dai mo ne IES nom ne fence omo ekeka ka ho nyina se one, the timing is wrong. Two, government empe different avenues are obe pe taxes fee abba any those kind of things. So no more ya adwene sa because corruption na what system no mo so no and also so M1 masika bia ye benya no yintimi fa nye enema wo se dey.
I mean many omo ya adwene in some of the areas.
Okay.
The areas are many omo nya adwene say yemfa other avenues to tax no I don't mean many omo nya adwene because which area are you going to tax against? You say a taxi bibia o ya taxi bibia and afin so hwe nkoso mami grofo ebre pa enra say ya ko program bi eja me bo me campaign e wo tabura o guy bi esua fenisen kontomri a oton around tabura almost 8 o'clock around 8 in the evening and guy in esua
na kontomri da so no.
Yes. And the reason why original gate na not train is answer when we say a parky NDC branded car. Ngofo go fame mo year meeting. So train say e no buy or see was your contributors on ton non didi enso.
Oh.
Bema.
Na reho.
Mami. And me one of my guys no and then my deputy to say baby man no to be coffee. Was guy in the day. The Austrians we ento I'm telling you, Niama and Shedan Koye, people are suffering. Tax no year, or they share on. But Nini it tells you the picture of where we are. But Niashimina and say, yeah, council, they come to the studio. Now, say, cry, you say, Omoe. And before Moe.
Omoba.
I did 2 minutes show me. They will not allow you to talk. Yeah, come. Omoe say they know everything. We said these things several months ago. They will not listen. And then look at where we are now. At this time, Ghana for and they are even going around saying, say, Omodi near my part to come in. There's a reason why inflation ever from things are changing. And this is what when you tell them, they don't want to listen. Look, your major challenge has to do with the strength of the city exchange rate. And now say no. Today, your foreign debt no untuya. Now you in dollars, but you are not paying. So once you are not paying your foreign debt, no, there's no pressure on your if anything, your foreign reserve. Pressure in that so. Now me first tranche of the IMF scan so buy no, at least a boosted your reserve. And you are not using the foreign currency too much. That's the reason why the cedi is fairly stable. Because and I'm 12.3, 12.7, 12, that region. No. Once the city is fairly stable, no. Yeah. Until once the city is very stable, no. Fuel price and cost. Once it's not going up, no, inflation will certainly do what? Come down. And no point say near mana yeton okrom no. The price has come down. That's not the meaning of the 23%, you know. Simply means that anka ebe cost but air cost no rate air cost no 23%. Meaning say 100 cities cost you by Abia aqua 105. That's the meaning.
What the offense VAT no inflation in na abu mama ba inflation chirimu yi maye. You can't say inflation so atiaba from anase kosora the airport in airport because the binuma dwen say inflation atiaba from there automatically or say enema ye to about e better to so am. It has to reflect in my pocket.
Yes, there be. Mami you see inflation and inflation say the way niema bono cost anase eba from but when me say bi I wono niema bo emba from that kwa na eko nti see inflation and no che the way niema bono cost that's the inflation. Now say inflation 15%. What do you mean is say Adebia, normally we measure it month on month as compared to the year-on-year inflation. And see inflation for December 23. December 2023 23%. Meaning say all the to December 2022 Nema bon akoso by 23%.
23 times.
Yes, that's the meaning. And 2022 December equal 54 no. Meaning say they compared it to 2021. And you compare and say okay, as compared to 2021 no, Nema bon equal so by 54 times in 2022 December. That's the meaning. And it says here and 23 no. Meaning say whatever.
I would say 26 point something about 20.
November 26 and 23. And see what do you mean is say Adibia menu nyina ye toy 22 December. I turn 100 series no. 23 December no, I turn 123 series. That's the meaning. That's a change. Abetoso. Wow. And see once inflation is zero no, meaning say price of things no ember form. That's the meaning. And now say open so you find say ukra 100 cities botoma. Say see net inflation 23%, meaning say 100 cities no, the actual value is 77 cities. And 100 cities. Because never to me at tono. And last year near toy I turn 100 cities no. And ne utoa ebeto adi I turn 77 cities. And as it is would become one sir.
Me at 100.
Until would become one what on 123 cities. That's the meaning of the inflation. Until there's no way say inflation by form no means uko joma near 100 cities and then 77
then say cause inflation is what I reflect on near my price of goods.
And I make say until anchor rate can be cost no. On say echo 54 no. Meaning say Adebia out on 100 cities before no, and then you turn 154 cities. And they say about for what do you mean is say anchor 154 but they say we turn 123. But ever back to 100 cities Debbie Ember. That's the meaning. And now 123 cities. Now I'm coming to 154 cities. And see, that's what is helping. Exchange rate, are fairly stable. No, and are buying for beyond to Akwemo. There's nothing, no pragmatic solution. Bia Edawa and inflation ever from no, you are not paying your debt, the foreign debt. And there's no pressure on your reserve. Oh, Anka China Fosikananka, I'm telling you by now, inflation 40-50%. Fuel 18 per liter, and 19 per liter, and all that. So that is the reason why we are having this brief. And I feel so IMF program now there are conditions. Condition is a energy sector no, we are suffering over there. I can't buy Eddie if any IPP, the independent power producers is over $2.8 billion. And they are producing every time. One thing about the sector is say we will be and I say we do see buying the cry you have to produce. Because if you don't produce, you will lose. The machines will be idle. The best maintenance and all that. So do what they are owing us, you have to produce. That's the reason why once in a while they shut it down. Yes. Because almost more talk if it's a fango no LNG, gas and all those things, Eddie power the machines. So yeah, they can. And the buying things the only way you say let's charge the VAT on the after the lifeline. Wow. And charge VAT and accumulate more money. But that is not the way out. Because I don't have postpaid, meaning what prepaid. And I may use it for the past 20 years. I pay everything all the time. I pay my bills every time via meter credit. It's gonna meet you an ewa. So it is a bad and poor management, And I say that is where you go. First Nanka, when a VRA a producer and I say IPP producer, and I agree because we we lose about 23% of the power. Wow. Meaning say 100 cities in a year, ECG cannot account for 23 cities. So one of them has to do with transmission. I want to say I say electrons until before they will move from wherever to BBIOT. Yes, that's one. Number two, illegal connections. Number three, some of our systems are also old, obsolete. Until I want to say fridge, that's a very older. It consume more than her. We may come about a Greek machines for the step down way machines now a converting in we need to change. Then is a consume. It has moved to 31% loss. Wow. Meaning for every power produced, That's a send to 100 cities, if anything, they can only collect 69 cities. 31 Ghana cities is gone. So these are the ways you need to put in the measures to solve these things. It's not about burdening the final consumer. We're charging a tax. And you see, once you keep on putting tax, and I say, oh yeah, current, very expensive, people will find innovative ways.
Do
illegal connection. Well, they can't pay. Say, what no? Baby, you see AC or Mufie. Yes, or close down. Baby, you see AC or Mufie. And they say, what I mean to be, then I say, also charging baby. Then I have to find a way by which I make illegal connection. And I think the system will handle so. I know busy there. Government doesn't go to look at how you do the wiring.
Yeah.
And gonna be nobody will see it. And for nobody will see it.
Energy Commission for us started be almost training electricians. Yeah.
Mami, how many
people have been trained?
Yes. How many people have been trained? Obi osi there. I'm say my dencha gonna be oye wiring no. No where no be enam no. Can you see it?
No. If you're running, that's over certified.
Hey, na make sense. No, but near all year. If anything, if I'm saying the electrical additional wiring any no. Ebia only na like agreement shall mean to ya me ACs into. But what fight you on? They do it.
Yes. Or certified or
oh, mommy.
Okay.
Now, certified no say even I would hear me. Somebody has given me the job to do it. Menso me pemisika. This chale ma why fight na menso me AC no without passing through the meter.
Wow.
It's all over, mommy. It's all over. And the more you make it expensive, the more people will find other means.
Illegal connection.
You see, and the more the losses is you. Indeed, what do you have in any sector? No, it's about money. Say, YMPs can enter the IPPs. And I feel whatever is causing us to lose about 31% of the power generated. No, you're finding solutions to it. It's not about putting VAT. VAT is for the final consumer, and it's a proportional calculation. Say 22% straight. Into me 12,000 for 3 months, 1 month. Say it was more factory beer. 32.5% of the 1,000, because lifeline for most office initial option, it's down as compared. You see, mommy, it will create more problem, more hardship.
Lifeline,
that's what you are saying.
0 to 50 or 50 units,
And most people, because Uko compound house, you see, let's say lifelines for the poor people. But poor normally compound houses. Compound house, we 10 rooms, we just 1 meter. No. There is no way they will enjoy lifeline. No. Or their consumption is always beyond the 50 units. And like
you're fun and say even though you're the parts and abba. Fine. Timing, no, is it right?
The timing is very bad. Very bad in the sense that Bibia say, Nyamanko ye complaining. Oh, me, I don't want to say the time is funny say election year. Say election year, that's a time is bad. It goes to my favor. People will complain and vote against you. But someone say, oh, share, yes, it's the more, mammy, and easy. Oh, easy. Nema bonina, kohana ekosu. So if you are bringing the VAT at this time, like I said, no, the lifeline is to benefit the poor. But poor no so multi compound house. Only now is 1 meter. Until 1 meter now there's no way they will have lifeline because our consumption is beyond the 50 whatever. Until who the VAT in bar, ebe affect to be a many says 200 cities. That's a 1 week. They say maybe 3-4 days.
Hey,
100 cities no. 3-4 days be a me talk. Say a month we talk 400 cities. They say no a month we talk about 800 cities.
And the VAT the percentage in here.
And see the VAT has been increased. VAT is 15%. The VAT alone. And at 2.5% of I don't know, say they are going to check only the 15%. But is the whole thing. The whole thing.
Current one, let's say
15%.
50% the day better
plus 2.5% of NHIL.
The 70
plus 2.5% of Get Fund.
Wow.
20%. But the way they even calculated it ends up being 22.5 because on me calculate 2.5 in the first. It will be auto and 100 cities. They will find 2.5 of the 100 cities. That's for national health insurance. Now on one side, I find 2.5 of the Get Fund. Or maybe they will add it to the 100 cities before they calculate the 15%.
Hey!
So 100, so what you call the double taxation. Maka sign same but they will challenge you. Engine America so more hinfa, MPP for more hinfa. Wow. So effectively it's around 22%. So that it means who charge 22% on the VAT. It's a direct calculation. In JB, I may talk 1,000 for 40 a small shop I may operate a month now. I'll be paying 1,220 cedis. The kaka can't wait to meet you. I'm a cleaner. Office. On say maybe no me say when you are about GRA. See, GRA has a big problem, mommy. I don't understand them. Seriously, you. On say no. Mommy say no. Me adwuma na me no. Eja me boa companies akra with their filing of taxation and everything. Mommy show obi every US aba. Or a company or is it 2012 or pretty year for the past 11 years or 12 years. Until buy I'm first of all go to RGD and go and renew. Until call every 50 cities. What you are in 650, you are running business. I'm okay. Number 2. Time I work on you didn't register for GRA, that's PAYE, VAT, and CIT. CIT is corporate income tax. I gave you someone call. Only so call no. Okay, say oh, my bank team say what shows that you're back in the country? Go and bring your passport and your photocopy be a visa no. That's number 1. I say it's not my business. Say and your phone mama so I send another person. I sent you to another person. Say, Master, people number or start business. And I may say, register for PAY. Or say, you should take a picture of the passport. Maybe a visa no. No, yeah, affidavit. For what? I don't know. It's GRA. Yeah, inflation is going through all this. It took the guy a whole week. And I know a different person was so Charlie. Help the guy too. And I'm man. Okay, your tax estimate CIT 4,000 and based on what you are doing into your first quarter. Let me say first quarter will end first week in April. That's how we file. So okay, it should pay something so that they can activate. We instead of it, you can go back to US. Or we also say okay, when you be auntie, you are operating the business. Look at what the person went through. To be frank with
how many people will willingly come?
Yes, as I say, I am the one working for him. And that mentioned when you said no, before I'll do for you financials. No, you have to do this, do that before I can, because I don't want any problem. That you must file your PAYE, file your state payment for the workers, file your CIT, file your VAT. As for withholding tax, maybe I'm out on Yamano. They will go and pay for you and give you certificate. And to me, no anchor. The guy wouldn't do, and the guy was frustrated because I wasn't around. It taking 2 weeks and said, "Oh yeah, we're in." You see, we
just one day. Oh,
mommy, I see on 2 years a can go account and because the tax system is now very active on his phone. And our first quarter tax is first week in April before you file. I don't understand GRA at all. If you say, is the man a criminal? So a criminal crime, so this guy about Ghana.
And what about sending
it's operating from the house now.
So it's not the house, it's the office.
No, the office is in the house. Sorry, but no, I don't see why. No, you don't have to do that because no, then you know document. No, everything is a document. Register general. No. You're from A. You're from 3, from 4. Then you know also. Then be business address. Business be also. So who come if you are there? Who come if you are there? Everything is on the paper I've given to you. Now who will lie and come and pay tax? Hey, I don't get the whole thing. No, I understand you, but why would I come and lie? No. Why would I come and lie and say my office? I'm in new office. I'm registered for PAYE and all those things to pay for my workers. You rather be happy with me.
Yeah.
Say my bad because you guys don't go out. You're supposed to go out there. They don't go. They go and sit down. Oh, so I don't. We don't want him. Ain't mommy? Mommy, GRA this particular year. Oh, if we are serious, tax we don't need to impose new taxes. Baby, because of this system, just imagine the man not buy man shananka. This man will go back. He will never register anything, and the business will be operating. Will be making profit. I will not pay anything. You see, so GRA must step up their game. No, mom, office is friendly. And you say, I say a police station. When you get there,
security,
yes, I don't understand them. So, if I say, Misha die.
I'm going vigilante. I have to once and I'm a mouth.
Misha die. Say, oh, here. GRA must be the office.
That's what you.
The office. It's no more the commissioner.
He ran away last
He's no more in the country. He's still the commissioner.
On the 7th, he had run
but he's still the commissioner.
There's no official communication because such a person. There's an official communication within. What track your home baby or call land first? Play your decoy so.
Hey, everyone call it Christmas holidays.
Mommy, there's a GR in paying for be 8 years. Omomo office on you friendly. We are coming to give you money. We are encouraging everybody. Yeah. Consultancy in that space.
Yeah.
Tax advice, they make our work too difficult. Because the way the people, what they go through, I say, only a court and I say police station, make the place friendly. Welcome them. Because Ghana Yensika. Say Bibi Yensika. Niekosi wa ECG Yensika. Just make the place friendly. Now,
that's it. And I came back to Makwaba.
Mami.
Official panso.
Major also a fake committee.
I'm bringing their way.
I mean, we are doing no kind of back door. I don't know if you back because what's that frame before so one person, one part for a very long time. Christmas in my tonka. We go into a frame here. Meka Tanzania, me penkle Brunya, and was Samantha for good Brunya. A one grantier for Sir John Mechi, see a Korea grantier. What did it was here and no flaming and so what flaming at the what aroma? Time na too late in here. I can't even be everyone can have. Yanko Pebin.
I had a quota can't tell. Just me one po.
Oh, Mamma, me no Cassane, me miniature.
Casare, Casabati.
Mr. Christmas, young Christmas gift was a Mississippi.
The birthday one from me and we some.
Yo, Mississippi, I miss a young Christmas gift was me miniature. Me cano crano.
Nanake.
Eti mami, eyato wa bisame wa ha. Na me ama onza se mo busy here dey.
Obi ade odi abechem.
Okobo nsan we yase ni ama.
Obi ade odi abechem.
E dada se. Ya oba onkai se ye nan ni wo sidi ana na ade odi ni onfa ni di anka ho enye hwe ba list ye nan. Ti me nua ayi alote. Na de eja ye nyina e wofa. Ya asane tanu aka ho. Obi afi committee afi se na onyankopon ayi nyina ekese no ayi akoma so ade amahi.
Amen.
Na ma me ba brunya de no misa. Me ba na miam de abeto pan.
Dawso.
Blog. What they say nam de abeto. So ani tu asa ban ni de wo mba ni nyina ni wo.
Na de na se se mo ye MPP.
Na mzi ye wo mi nyina ni wo. Ti me ba no menya brunya de ama na nya wo.
Na wo aban ya de me de me ba ho.
Na me ado wo ba me ho de me do be kwa agogo na eja akotwa board ama ho de mo board bebere wo ho.
Yeah.
Na me ada roma ye dua bi. Mami. Komana ne ayi alote di ne emede pa yi meba ho before then me fa fish apansem kese Emma Despite Media I mean the whole of 2023 many menu anu etie minim so maka omo de dada de a ene meba na alote kasa na ye hye mante do kan no ti man shedante
2024 so hye na musa
me mante de o kan me ni atru David dia me beto so na me ka bi me ba ne de mante ba de beto so no na me ka bi David me ba no na e kasa alote de mante
Misatano de ote
Misatano de so no kureni time me tena ka ma me move ye na I me blame Neat FM am say me radio system na problem
radio it do radio na alote kasa bia na
David we de na de mante obi ade and let the man to be a
microphone.
Yeah, and I'm go out and fin. There be a rotating. I want to attract
morning shows.
And now about your afternoon show and your morning to Kwani Baba. Yeah, come from us. 2 bar morning and now. Baby, I'm say Onyamia Yin na Domo the Echa after 2023 and the year 2024. a political terrain, Mami, a very, let me say, difficult year for every political party because it's an election year. Ejuma sorry. Yenina yebeko ebedi him with 2 American and Tiakonaba. Meaning say allotted the last year no started ya. And the German is nyina asa. I say me pebesi and the man and Naja.
Una kajo se sikasa.
Oh, Mami na Juma ni make wumu. We don't need to be told.
It will more hope you.
Ye ni make what you money mo Mami. Yeah? Even me say, constituency elections, Kokurama, we bury now capitals. What do you say now? Open BD. When your party for no pen on only constituency Nina, so moment to Abamount. And electoral areas are who do a win, so Kuni so more than 10 times and some election time.
Wow, any braba.
Now, the mamma said every day to 4 300 cities who pay yes. Ese mean your consultancy no way. Fen washa say kakra groomy and shed dan ye kese sa. So me I feel for him. Yeah, I feel. Na mama the assembly tie say, when was the kwatre kwaso obema ntoma. No what tie ni din. Kwa me aheme me wa hene mama ne wa he.
Na wo twi bibi free so na ma.
Mama me mu e de mama ne me de kwaje amade. Asam no me wo pepa no se nkemeye. Nanso ze de wo bu be no twi bibi free so na ma. Eze bibi kuram kwakuo bi sisuru wasom nanso me nua meso nkran nya ngopon mere na emere pa me ni se okon ade asi wani so opese okono me no shia private am mo futu private am de mawo ye ba air ye wo yensem ayeka obi badwe nse bi ade ye kan wabonten ni nyina na maame eya yi mi ni gidigidi sa me bompa ma de se nsi ni but on the other side no MP no so owo honom no so ye menso madamfo today be am kase koye baby for franka me yi mani ba campaign me renew but the holiday e dey ma me se metimi a campaign ya man na so nyina me hira no se onyame ehwe ne so don fa ne nko na ombo na ja me candidate ni nko so wini o say mpa ende me ba ma na mu me candidate ni be wini ba me che bi ne pani ya sanita no em say afi ko na wi ya kasa ya che bronya ni mu nyina ma ntenka eja men na o ka se fa bronya de branti nyehwe ehia edenyame ase ma me na ye nchia Father Dixon ye nyina ye father ba akopɛ ye no bi de ye nim nhira papa no ayama yen
uyu amomi anza nyina monye monka me se ye pon a monka me se me kan asama kyerɛ mo
okay owura doctor say kwa me bi na adwuma yi ma me ye no bi sa time me kai PCFM 1999 98 97 96 98 99 na ye nyina eboshusha won kan wade ase PCFM buy na beboa because na stations ni nyina ye brofo wote kura wonti ni nyina na janyame adom papa di ye fie di e behwe mu na ba ko bi ba ma me kwasa so ye mzo tech train
o de
onko tech
e obo ba train
nkoko we obo ba train na ma me free asamatan fo na ato ame nkoko
na me nkoko na meti
sa be pona se anana wo yi downtown side. Oh, okay. Nkoko Fidelity.
Wow.
Enti na akatwi papa sa no. Se wo no. Mami, enti ye dampanifo nyina ase. Se omo eson da ye pa no ene aso abama ye nyina. Da bia de me kan se eni ho no ma ebi anke bi nya ada platform de but mami. Ni TFM ni PCFM ni mu UTV ni OKFM platform no. Mami eson wo sembo te wo mirikatu mu wiase what I say ene ba no say wiase nyina nso TV station radio station CNN na wo Ghana no eno ene ha obi anim so obi antimi compete yenya no hoto bo ase de ebeka emfa ho unya ade fa kan topic ho asem me owuro se kwa me despite ene ne ba Father Dixon ene ni nua ne so for isapon ene mia madam fu rura ruja court maame general manager menya nu hotobo aso pepere ho any general manager eye Kan City maame na afiri ho na abai offer enyina offer kwa me nkruma tikese ho no matiesi offer pani offer da kabre so na afi medu asamantam fo ide a ene maame bia makwafo no mabi matumbu ya no gire mu ade ase uni size na mentia minia magjerry ene
Odame.
Any there be odame me with the different pharmacy, papa pharmacy. The chia papa pharmacy so. Any anuan ma man kai mudi nyina mo fa hey. Oh.
Na Fremane na ya we.
E be say Fremane na ya no me ken ono zo aso the machine na ne ya adwen boni abaditim. O be kate de enfa. Eti me cha na de ya de Frema. E cha obo so pa. Na my girlfriend be of performance me fini din o.
Your friend is over not ho.
There be am so no news room. Me fini din friend say.
Ah, no the obey there.
Oba bu mi azima make us say wo ti o me ko obo no be ko.
Peace FM newsroom and as Fisher na.
There be no Fisher.
Patricia, Gladys. Yeah, Gladys facha me food din no me twen ma. Gladys me chia ne nua no ma mo so fo mo hono mu nyina. Na ma chia a media personnel was an police ni. So huni pakro. Azikudru. Na eteki no eye ha ye kwan ho. Enti obegina kwan so ana. Ajo minimu chia na no
obisa. Me chia na me wiza krache. What to touch. Mami. The battle say be near challenges that them go through registering to pay VAT, tax and things. Mami me say you will clear issue be o my mama who say but me more openi bi abaso e GRA ho. Okay. I'm so na commissioner domestic tax division.
Friends.
Eye openi dwamana. DTRD dwamana. Dia wo kan nyina e under dwamana nye under commissioner general. Commissioner DTRD on the head domestic tax ne corporate tax in the home sense. Papa na been what you man say. Yes, said the hotel social commissioner general na bon. Inti ama decisions be one moment the kwa na kopem. Omontia papa no abon me the commissioner general me team head do kuja to black we can finance so kuja to be no nya banta bebre on radio. E unsem ni be one more can for political gain. But way me sheda nyi say no kresu wadwane. It could be so to kwan. But just what Johnny.
It's a Christmas.
Johnny, Johnny, who may be commissioner general no Johnny.
I appointed one until will be too quiet of this nature. There's a no, mammy. Who say, oh, share government institutions now. Say, what call official assignment? Or better, say, this is official assignment in America. How would you know, say, he's on leave? Or leave or to kwaya on fa official passport in to kwaya. Please, yeah. What check here? Yes. What check here? Who say he's no leave? Yes.
I'm not speaking for Amishadai because me Amishadai na jumo ya every time. But me per se, mami, sabi, but was what I could do in America. Yen make sure say ya cover all the other options na wi. Na fe ye hunu say ampa e saying why dia. Then yen na me I'll tell you. We never support you.
Because I can say be a vacation on in the family.
And I make her say, first thing I say, check your hand and say, is he on leave? Our leave no to the choir when he has a baby BIAMAH. Okay. What book is so called leave? Yes. Oh, he has to be informal BIAMAH.
So leave crying, so there should be a communication.
That be mommy, that me can say, if he is on leave. Mami say, who could leave? Who would you move? Who could leave? Not to be pass a month for ya. Who buffer that money? Who will be a money? Why the book is who could leave? The other leave ni be no enfo bia. And I make us say, make me add the yawo kan ya tum, whereby ya approve say enokre office no a system no say he's supposed to be in the office. And what did Nebusia to coin without informing the office? But before that, Mami, Papa Nankasano, and you might want a problem on the
okay.
Enti, many nan coming kwa ye way many pay them once a monka. Because one Casano contract, I demand I spy. I spy now, that's what you and go for your petition. Say what you want illegally. What do you say? Me, many I just work sign contract to your company as a KPNG for investigating. I'm happy. Because time I hear no be here can was then go for visa tiny a time, papa no. And that tiny a time no. But mommy, you're setting a track record. Why are you eku bank paying? Why are you with even me of a bank or data bank? And the best 6 months be. Of a bank me can be go for him, but ye nim can for if you for the for a bank. If you are the friend no. And why didn't I Juma paying? Okay. And I think same so why Juma so stand chat paying. But stand chat ne kura I mean some BACC ho no yentimi fa meto abonten because here one number 4. Any nim dipan so munim no ne etna the same office here Juma. A whole lot of things happens there. What do I say? But the nyina mu no ye tietie na chiri nsem abusa na chiri nsem yi ade ba ko obia kan o de kan say ni Kristo sumu de onfa ni Kristo sumu ni agro ba ni nyina achi no maame hold on maame come say yes onfa ni Kristo sumu ni agro nanso kase nso wo ne ho nanso ni yakese a bia na nka mfata say beba Kristo ni te say ono ne ho enti mera de so a maame ye be kansem ni bi wa bonten me personally I'm not satisfied with the Juma Ura Amishada Wabeye. Media Ubusa Mekachu plane. Wabebo mine form. But Mammy, Yan should say, Namini can say me say GI4 I raise the issue say will being one person who inspecting the fee any other day. And I was an ame bamuname prompting say send the office in you fear dia. Then you fear no muka inspect. I don't call your office no. Mammy Mohay, he's a GI4 Adabia. Office BIA a corporate office in the yeah, for betting your room at any time. No, now can be said, and then you before be class shops. Omodin Clofakwat and how some book where defend invigilation. Mete no me bora Jia go who jamna, a commissioner DTLD. Papa na yasit mudi bibia by invigilation, yet to invigilation is as I'm dating. Anyway, vigilators won't be vigilante. Now, fair dear, Mokola Jomusu invigilation baby, or more tax law and as about day. And was in a case said, they are 70 and say. GR taking decision say ye pese who the actual taxes was enkrofo bitua a omuntua maame no kura ni papa ni puli documents bi di kire mintimi bo companies ni bi di maame no obi a wotua a whole year na the tax wotua no if I say 100,000 Ghana cedi or say ni sales are any the whole year near 1 million Ghana cedi maame mko vigilation 1 month say so munya any about 7 million 1 month
it me bow Omukwa is I invigilation na nipa no ton ade wi omne ne transfer calculate ni sika na say
so omu hobby man BIAMAH ba obeto ade oto na 6,000
no atworo
onu so abuku we buki ni abuku adwuma kase enti nipa no omtimi assign nipa mienu miensa most of the time ba ko for ma because they feel say ubetimi a compromise no enso ma me compromise dem di nipa 10 kura ba ubetimi they can be compromise no me I'll be fair. Because I mean come as and say oh my ye wo bebu e friend say obia nu ochirifu asem pakodo e wo Ghana bebu omu e na kwala nso huru ni nsa huru ni mpanimfo na didi e wo bebu omu ma mo ate ase ye san wo chidom hene e ne wo dwanto ahene tisu wo no person nso huru ni nsa huru a ma me he will try to wash his hand well no watimi ni mpanimfo didi sa bebu no metimi anke ntwam eno na men next comers bebere ado so kure because opeso force one mpanifo didi ebia wo new time wo so ne mpani didi enti enema ne bi ho no ma me invigilators no omo ye nipa omo nya abofo omo wo yire wo ma I keep telling people say ye nyina ho beto yen a ma me yen system ni no say make sure say system no e stable
system based stable I say gina nipa so
ena beba say Ghana ni bia woto o man mu no e ho to no na sabi o bibi kakra oya maame wo tua tax a wonsu but here is the case wo wabra wo akotua tax no okwaba na yasesa tax na kodi na we asa besi mi so se mintua foforo maame won pay enti ye pe equity no there should be fairness mo gisika na hwe so no de na mo disika na ye ebia de sa mi shada matena ko sign contract so mu ko si GRA head office. Mami, as we speak, the land is still there open. Almost about 80 million Ghana cedi. I'm a contractor.
No foundation.
For more than 2 years.
Wow.
Yemfa because more from Abisha died. Asemwe, makan wasema kan. Oda so te ho. Commissioner General te ho. Julie Esiam te ho. The contract was signed under Julie Esiam, Commissioner Support Service. Amisha die omu na approve if an approval come from the commissioner and the board no maame yem bisa say special prosecutor timi ko Facebook e ko hwe obi Facebook account ni ho ne ma di invite na I am saying this to you here o invite aye friend say Amisha die
such a long time so invite him
and no too say dey be am better video so na as special prosecutor on to kwa
group no
maame and yes am special prosecutor on to kwa o what the better abontin say we investigate auctions auction quiet fast year auction or GRA customs division mame onsa can report in business na mo pese mo di da mo ntimo yi da mo awie ya na mo san jemu enko special prosecutor for credibility nti for report ne bra bonten said the audio be no report beto abonten no auction so findings e wunya ye no fabra na ye nhunu nkrofo kra Ghana nema no ye auction de ma wo mo maame BIAMAH AKWAFO odi wo he wa bagyi bida utu ya asɛn ya asane tano na nake odi wo he wa gyi bida utu ya asɛn ne ho na abehunu ho na asɛm ni befiri maame nan mu bi abrante bi ti auction we friend afari the oti onim no friend kan na nake ma start 2024 ye be koni buga de enim fa munuma mu ye hu bia we bring it out afari maame ye wie so na mema briefings bi next week ye ba we will deal with auctions issues e wo man mu ne mama afari handwriting ye ma wo de nsa atwotworo kuta me na nko obi de na de ba na to meet in office was a deal we obi friends a jute sack cocoa board for dia enti obi individual important adie obai friends demorrages near there they went me and wa ba be pam chan say because bob be sia nam de kofa ne ma no ti me sira mo mama me first offer na nka mo auction ma me kotodwe gufo mu tindi so ne pa abrante na nya stroke wow ma me report abrante afa ichiro ene say cocoa board for dia how what's it consigning name ni me na me import ade no e na me de aba enti ma me de akire kura call custom phobia minimum ho kom so call system ni mu e chake consigning name ni cocoa board ya sane tano na de na de aba ni di bo ho abrante si de cocoa board for dia ma me 1 month pepepe wa auction wa ton de ma na di wow what on your man, one farmer cocoa board. Auction, I have the auction chart, meaning when the handwriting, you're more trained, I have it, and I'll bring it to you. And other sort of special prosecutor say the investigations are you know, until if I report to my about Afari. We will force him to bring the report out. Mommy, and it's all study your system now, your yen VAT, ne, your friend say yen tax, and hunts and seminal. Media me gidi yi say mesrem panifo yemiem mame yemiemu because kakra bi na etua na ebre omuko mu
kwan ben ye fa so bi
e kwan ne so wonim se kro we say mo eton ade anadwen na omuntua tax circle mobile phone dealers no they sell phones at night more than daytime
when some the 24-hour economy
o de no free to nchan ya ko connection night market ko Mamprubi night market ye wo night market bebre wo mamu Accra Brewery night market ma me wonim say o mamu
ahaya baby crazy or night market
bi so sha abeka night market ma me wo be je di say wo de me ko mo ma ne kra side mo amko dwom o ma ekofa banche board by rani ade no ma me by 2 am no obi ato ne niam awie
o mo ye 2 man microphone
odo okotu no 2 am no ato wie 2 a.m. Maame wato onim niam wato wie no enema bia wato wie no kia bongo no miensa ena de ko wakan sika e bona sinimu ebia 12,000 15,000 20,000 ya mo ba akofo invigilators ni nyina ada by 5 a.m. wato ne niam nyina awie oni sika bona sinimu de akoto bango na ekoro no na ya be ha wo a wo ba awia na nam so ma abados nti by the whole day wato bia 900 cedis abai no wo check 900 na just what tax the oba night no ni store ontua weka biaka wo yegu abonten keke no wato no agine sikako so me suggest say emranti awie invest gu fie ni doso maba wa ni doso we adwuma we SHS for kura betimi aye ye be pia wo according to revenue generation awode ba a percentage a contract na money on signing commission basis na ma me emranti ani nya adwuma. Well, you can put it as 24-hour, but almost explanation on the buy on 24-hour. No, my men win home. Me can't clear.
I'm my idea back.
And I make almost explanation on the buy on 24-hour economy. No,
on the back with
me. But we propose a one, and we propose a one. Mammy, 24-hour economy. I'm the one who's electricity, and I'm better to swim my factories. So we are the man. Mama, none of what ye or Mattie, no, and no mutie they make. Me, I'm a businessman. I'm talking from the business angle. And to see a friend say, no man, no more to Diana, you know, would you heard the sales is to cry and you'll be just 100 cities. A B50, a B20. I tell you, I dear Betty and the passing same. No man, I'm raising millions of Ghana city dada. na yenya isi de bed ya to nipa kakra bi this December maame me rehoi. And let me say this, mampani Akufo-Addo tie me am srena ne die mu. On tie me Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the flag bearer of the MPP party. On tie me and then me ni traders ne do na ahia. No more some more can say the yeye report ho they will vote against us because of the ECOWAS report ho no. And penny for no more form nancy complaints in the doors. My budget say no this November December. I wish I die try office increasing duty by 100%. 100%. Container na 70,000 you know. Mami ne from November basin ne the 70,000 no bet 140 150,000. No to 20,000 to 40,000. So imagine Ibrahim Mahamamo. Oma no mutuya 100 million duties. Labianca mo, Kennedy Japan mo. Despite mo mu import akese. Mami, ask yourself say, and the idea getting 40,000 17 years soon. Ti 7 million for the better day. At the end of the day, one said that say go adwuma bi. But policies been in yema bi a wo ye system nim no. Mami na collapsing for business. And never come for importing yema good dem munya buyers a. Bebre kwa. Man for warehouse I choked. Because price now mo dey no. The buyers cannot buy. Product in ebi dey say. Yes, siram penifo ani di mu. Yen fire Nancy form. Si eni abrese be breaking 8 ni dia. Mami, breaking the 8 you know. These things that we are doing will not help us. I'll be very happy. Someone penny Akufo-Addo be we na memono. No handle over power. The Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Nanso say yanka no kure bi ankyere yen ho a. Yen nyina be you the party na position.
But can be say obe hand over to a prosperous nation by 2025 when he's living on.
My point is that prosperous nation you know, is possible. We still have 1 year to make amends. And the money be one we bet me correct it. It's a decision of the president. Sadly, whatever decision I'm taking, I'm going to increase duty by 100%. You're calling it off. Let's go back to the old system. And me catch us so kind for Mokola for Friday say Kokompe for KJT magazine for be bomb sama mampani. And I say the increments because say 100%, I attest to about 30%. Now fe do. Oh no, mommy. Now say you buy so be can introduce the friend benchmark value no. A cutting off about 50% of duty. Mame me a boa me. Because the man buy na MC will be some question we. Me when it comes to GI in the custom sense na e nema mani di achiri pay yi. I took my time. Satan no abo lunch Martin office as trade and industry minister. Almost your invigilation ni bi. On this benchmark value no this percentage cut off na mampani any MPP abandon the Ghana for. Now this what happened. Yen nuano Ghana hanankasa the problem kese na yen individuals no. Ye de sa reduction by say the ordinary Ghanaian ma me BIAMAH AKWAFO kwa kope kia bongu no de akosesa ne niema efomu niema wasamantan for you no kia bongu na no oton 200,000 no because say do tin yatete so at least ma me 100,000 Ghana cedi pay free so ma. But importers na nye 10 tomato price and 20 pesos and free so. Enti omuko market GRA ni trade ekabo omuko market ekwo survey no. Omuko to niema ni nyina bi. No they compare the omuto before the policy no. Na even rather no I increase kakra. So they ask themselves ade na ye no ya anya for more importers o. Ye person importers mo hodwomo. Na mo translate and code the ordinary Ghanaian no final consumer ne ho. But anko it is what's the essence of continuing it? Okay. Because who the importer and the mami do to the cost of the how the better near man is what on final consumer in ebre. Me import be me ko import ma na ma me nkasa me kwai no me break your duty me de come purchasing cost ne ho any transportation ne me bia me tumi am na me tu kwan me ticket hotel bills ya dem kan nyina aboma na me de ka ho a that's ade no say me tum 4,200 me say me de me dogan na abrusu nti me de na kwaji 800 na me capital na se I won't do. So importers in the side ne die whatever amount they be ma no mo so mo de be ma final consumers. So what they were doing is say kayentete niema so na ubaka crampa I think say we were from say trade union for yom the same po guta for babonte say identify monte mo niam so because guta benifo ne aban ne tena ase ye policy no enti aboso kan ebinom tin o mo de ebinom ante ene man ne affect ye aban ne se da bi ordinary Ghanaian inti ne take the decision na won nyam faso bi emfri so dia then there's no need see e be koso ene de kofa we ni nyina ba ye enti maame ye koye nim no mesere mpanimfo baby o se de to a ebe yi ma Ghana for be satisfied because adwuma de mampani akofo do aye biu mamu me ma ne man kitinkiti bi empam ye mfira ban mu na Ghana for epe ewo nigye kese abra mampani MPP for yeti aban mu Mummy and Shani and correct in your market and getting a woman. Now, Yentina Bemunche.
Medas Nanake and Ote Nenkano. Na Joe appear as I agree with the caller that review and improve are not the same. Review is evaluate, assess, appraise, etc. And improve is to make better, upgrade, enhance. Okay, Joe appear me know ya jene ewaha because review no could be on the positive side and also on the negative side. You review. You evaluate, you assess. No one, I go here, then you improve it. And then you back down. Quota Joshua. I don't know why Ghanaians are afraid to tell Nanado and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia that Dumso is back. Why? Is it because somebody is superior than the other? We should be truthful to ourselves and speak out. Otherwise, Ghana will not go anywhere. That is why I say Ghanaians should vote for Alan Chamatin. If there was Dumso under John Mahama, though he solved it, before leaving, then Nanado came 6 years later and he cannot buy fuel and gas to power the machines. Mama brought them. There is no difference between MPP and NDC. So let us vote all them out. Otherwise, they are going to play us like football. Mameshe has also in Shraba Anelka and Odiwe Abba. Say good afternoon, Mami Soja. Mr. Sanitano always wish bad and negativity for this government. I want him to know that Kasatente and Toponko, year of possibilities for NPP government led by President Anato and another NPP president 2025, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Emmanuel Adote Aloti called these few isolated cases of outages doom. So wow, short memory indeed. Greetings to all ladies network for Baumia, Ijaba, Aneka, Nedia, and Onokwami and Chiniwa Plaku. When is the IMF going to stop killing off its patients? Instead of simply delivering needed money, the IMF has also been delivering ultimatums using the desperate economic traits of its borrowers as a way to insist on deep economic reforms. There is nothing wrong with the basic impetus. Many of these badly sick countries are in need of what economists call a brain transplant, but the focus on sudden change instead of relief has left many nations twisting in knots to solve problems quickly. That should require years of patience work. Few of the nations are in shape to digest, implement, and enforce the transformations the IMF wants. Funds needs to. Okay, Mamefa and no Insia no more. I mean, the one to boys it easy sankasa ena ode abreme ewa hase. Good afternoon, BMC. Eben Kwabenya. Please let the incompetent President Anadu know that he can't deceive us for the second time. If the past 7 years with a single-digit inflation, you haven't been able to give us a prosperous life, how can you do it in these hard times? We are not going to waste our time anymore with your corn words, period. Regards to Eleklim Akurugu for Dom Kwabenya constituency. JDM, the rescuer, is amen. Nana Kuya Boateng, and also good afternoon, so happy birthday to Eric Asiedo Jekum. NI District Registration Officer Gumwa Central, and also special greetings to Mr. Lawrence Ajinsam, CEO of Ghana Exim Bank and parliamentary candidate hopeful for Himai Lower Denshira. Richard Edway Free Amasaman, and also Happy New Year, my lady Major Super Mighty team. Is it true that Nana Ado Baumia MPP government are going to charge 21% VAT on residential electricity? This family and friends government is highly insensitive. My lady, Kama is really today. Nana Baumia government is ashamed to publish Doomsort timetable. Kama is really incoming Amasama MP. Honorable said them Afenyo and Desmond Nisowa NDC Amasama chairman, incoming president of Ghana JDM. Happy glorious New Year to you all. Richard Edway Amasama and Odebae. Kwabna Freedom Billy Who Anyako, and also what goes around comes around. I don't think NPP2 can experience them. So this year is a campaign year. So what they will tell us to vote for them again. What are they going to base their campaign on? God is watching them. And then also so what they are. But last one, I'm a day SOS message in this one. Now say, oh, Ghana focus out. There's not doom so it's doom CSC. Anyway, regards to engineer Porsche Asantoa Efija Secretary East constituency and Honorable Gloria Usu Trobo constituency. Yansha a quick one. Yansha punishment yede students. There improvement on and afia na eba late comer obi abehu GS to expel students for sexual offenses and others in their new code of conduct. Mr. Tano me shall say also sexual offenses any other. The sure says any many in your school na it's they were prohibited. Yes, any a chiwa. There's a punishment they amount. Yancho they are saying fine. Offer
Sorry no. Sexual offenses maybe is it in relation with the teacher student or student or teacher?
I think both. Student almost defining student teachers, students.
Okay.
Whether even student teacher no cry, whether say parents no.
Because no teacher for they no.
Yes. And now omo can stating categorically say between a student and a teacher, even if your parents accept it, the school will not accept. That no.
As some of the other today, and new commonsensically, these things are not supposed to be happening. Na Ghana, Oka, or Maya, ye war code of conduct, a horror, NM Rahoro, Nesu, and Fine Juma. And I say, we are say, code of conduct, a horror, rules a horror, Ghana, ye winning abi. This is not new to us. But as to whether I say, yeah, the Abanpombe, offenders will be, punished is the issue. We live in a country where the extended family has played a big role. You say, we go ya, you go hunana, you go hu asumasi, you fa dwan twanko ha, you ntwa odwan, you say before so be hu na rabasa na say asem na yakoto agu baby. Enti say if they make it to look as if say they are now going to define a certain code of conduct, I don't see the relevance of it because it will hold that.
Okay.
Ye nyina ye hu
e bia no ma hye mo kena o mu di bia keka ho yi bia frim
se ye di bi e ka ho ayi bia frim a nche se wo pa che se ye nya bibi law nti we no nyina ka se call parliament ye ba approve so and so ye ka se teachers student relationship. Well, we must understand say e koso between student between teacher between a girl between boy all these things are happening. Right? And a happy that is where we coined the word supina. And these things are happening. As to whether we'll be able to apply the needed or the necessary sanctions and our punishment, I don't know the issue. The code of conduct will come all right. It will book me but in fact, teachers nimu binim omona for teachers girls omo soroku. So na students no be nim or more friends or many teachers na soroku. University de kropo de and the monyo. I don't know. Article me reading in anko say is it up to the tertiary level and now say
when you
just limited to
when you pre-tertiary.
Pre-tertiary. Right. Pre-tertiary, yeah. I mean these things I never do pre-tertiary in kropo na sabe the gu achi ni wo mpoku ana che say
na
somebody musu sa and these things are happening. I am happy say probably they are realizing the rate at which it is rising into no more say no way. I mean we all know students teachers are bebre to the point that there was a time a better just say students be so in the teacher. You are So
this rely on.
There be yes of you. Me ko bon make say. Yes. You understand? Me what JSS or Jolu ha. Na me
ko JHN so Jolu. That's a lifetime Jolu ha no live in there.
Ma me free ma me bo fu ne den.
Anyway.
Ya campaign ya ma me hu ne da. Enti ya wo Jolu JSS Jusek. Na me madam fu not kotobabi inside. But omo ne mama ne papa ewo first prayer ya discuss ko see ho bebrebe. Switzerland. In fact, they are there even up to date. Into Oma had an local school. Into when you brooms, me say small boy at the time at the age of about 16, 17. Let's just say your teacher will be a word do an impact just say oh no you understand? Those things are happening. And so it's a code of conduct but your chili panwa, can we actually apply the sanctions? Because teacher and teacher will so more than for headmaster and teachers need be than for if the same community into can we look at all these things now friendship extended family issues any the chieftaincy this nananomne handphone some fam na yen fam ko pacho na yen ja omoana these are
first there were instances KCBC was school no tenase eka but this time around no omo a throw hand say sexual offenses report to the police and sana disciplinary action bi ho no mo so a school no ate.
Mama, you think they will do it? Who should report to the police? Is it
the victim no?
Victim no pen on teacher unless say the person has been raped.
Okay.
Nti say yes. Exactly. Nti say
fall in love.
Any resource, they should rather ask the parents to report, because if you're a parent and you notice something of the sort, now you know you have evidence to that effect. You should be the right person reporting to the police. But Obano anasa branche no any panaya sadie na enye force. And I say, oh, purchases the school authorities new one. Report to police. And also, before you can be able to do that, not just one evidence. Say, be a motion school corner beam or more, yeah. And you as a teacher, be a bontin. No more free school, bontin, so you have no control. No. But it might be.
I'm almost at you. I said, even outside,
it is
so far as it's a student teacher. So when we're in school, when the baby, they are fine.
Mommy, it is impossible. Outside the remit of the compound of the school.
So far as the student remains a student of the institution, that teacher also remains a teacher of the institution.
Mama said, "The omu committee, I see another person say teacher be was in the Queen's dia. Would me kwa brigas go far about
there be
almost the same institution.
Make all kinds outside. Now, so far as about Friday student, I was institution. No, a teacher no so child there or honor
there be mama
because a general issue says so far so your student now what must say but he might be student in different school also considering or still student.
Okay,
teacher I was at secondary school, students I was at secondary school now omo ye omo won kita hundie bi but it happens outside the omo omoko first say omo pia bontin. Must he take another student and say teacher no be kokko find it out no what evidence no be reporter now.
Anyone with evidence can report to the school authorities for them to
take. Outside the remit of the school, no, it is impossible for you to adduce enough evidence. Say, what the opinion or more down. And the age to engage in those things is 18.
16.
The evidence was 17 as a nipano. When you're 17 as a teacher na pon, or no so upon no more bonting your baby crop ya makwa. What evidence do you? Or you know at the end of the day, it will end to marriage or something. Yeah. But where the people are abused, and you're not pet, now what forcing in the baby, what rape, and now sexual harassment at school. Said you so people between now it's a school now, who know what about now a student who your friend saying headmaster, teacher, a be no so one in dear paying grow be out to say, where do you be new or moon term and camasa? And yes, December and November, I bet told Ned, Ghana up to see a school year war esro here. Omoko farabawu na nsem. Oh, Ashese University, I stand to be corrected. And yes, I may go on movie. But I see what baby consider the whole banner who offend easy.
Yeah. Omo you know, guidelines anyway, you know, misconduct, you know, sexual offenses. My memra point H. Point H what I say. Or say. And I guess today. Because say it shall be a misconduct for any student to be involved in sexual relations with any member of staff. Any such misconduct shall not be waived with the reason that the sexual misconduct took place outside the school compound or with an alleged parental or guardian consent.
You lie bad. You see what we hear, man.
I'm already hope you. Can't be.
Or say, him. It shall be a misconduct for any student to be involved in sexual relations with any member of staff. Any such misconduct shall not be waived with the reason that the sexual misconduct took place outside the school compound or with an alleged parental or guardian consent.
The punishment is on student, not the staff. Was it any student? Not any staff. Yeah, I stand to be corrected. The emphasis is on the student, not the staff.
But who student no? And now, who can say teacher ni be bebo
Enti maami.
Yey.
Na say teacher ni do who kwan so ko student na kwan mu.
Who student ko report no?
And then we, but I think if you are not other classes, be one also can about the teachers.
The student can only report when he feels that I have not given my consent. Why are you disturbing me? Why are you worrying me? You have raped me, so I'm going to report. Outside there, if you do it in the manner say within the ambit of the laws of the country, right? Nipadanya 18.
Onya 18. Young fan is onya 18.
Be yourself 18 you are jumping.
18
yeah, can you say
one be no more 18 and what that's what's in here.
Mama Jana me meet kasama kas very kamasa. Oh no, you are classes school and if no penny kamasa. What do you say? You can't remove exceptions for.
When you're 16, but outside the school compound.
And I make us say, so far as a teacher, you know, any teacher or send a deal with school and found outside.
When him say, "Oh no, no,
and your moon train, or we are not
you have no right to ask them to wait, mommy. It is
the school rules. Men, yes, sir.
Yeah, I know the.
Mean condone said they should.
I know the occasion you have no right,
Abba. And no, whereby substantial evidence.
Yes.
And no, but only evidence. I bear then say to me a report to
yes.
But I'm not just say it is right for the teacher to do that.
I'm saying, sir, if I'm 16, I have given my consent.
What this is the woman consent to?
I know, sir. Yes, anything you do, you are
still under the guard.
No, but 16, according to our laws, no. If you worry,
yes, 16 is allowed.
16 is allowed
for the Muslims.
No, a general.
No,
but still, but right now, no, you are in an institution, and an institution also is run by rules.
I am in an institution, school. Your mark when I say me befi, and I say your pawn I say me befi, and be told me what one so me do. And yes, school the man told me. And told me within the compound of the school. Semenfa say bibia ko si efie. And I say be a nightclub na me wo ho. Na me boy wo ho. Would you blame the headmaster so no mama ko bodwa man? Yes. Into out I'm
always and no one say miss all diverting. Or say
yes.
Teacher ni and as a student, in this one teacher ni twempana e wo school.
I was school.
Even outside. School. So far as a teacher lecturer dey was school. Say nipa ni free abonten. What I say, and a student, and a upon our corner, and your back of chompana, and they are parents. I'm
saying, say, as long as say any abuse, say, or has a sexual
whether consent or not, so far as the teacher is a teacher and the child is a student, now ochena dear no.
If the child is a student, not say any teacher. By a penny beer, I know it's okay.
And I know maybe outside.
I know there's GS needs to control.
I know outside. I don't know you are within. You are in the hands of your parents. It woman on better check his idea.
Mommy, I don't condone and man can say the omo.
Yes, I understand you.
But
I
I'm
understand
saying,
you.
Who your code of conduct? Now say who you know outside the remit of the school. Say Sam Rananka was school when a school who buy and coach will be abontent. It will make
teacher ni on your ordinary person.
I know, saying you teacher, but the teacher has his private life outside.
But not with the students so far as he's a student.
But not mommy, Dabi.
And you try money in the school. You go and do it.
The students almost teachers.
The same thing.
They are not make come man can. I shall say what you say, maybe, but on one can answer more. It's on social media.
Me too.
You say now who offend no. Students need to be concentrated.
Too much.
Yes. Bibia obi. And I said I come to academy on original class.
Okay.
I don't move back course in Yamano.
No, it's me.
Also on him.
Teacher didn't.
He never knew. Until later. Guys, no, something happened. And the complaint went to the headmaster. Say, is it the chancellor, whoever they call them? Say, Adia, this is what we are going through. We can't stand the woman. And I'm going to say, oh, me more. And then something of the sort. I'm saying, say, there are teachers that they even, your friends, seduce and now say, omo harass in Kolawo school, right? And within the school, no, it should be prohibited. You will be cropping the back and but me first say, omo upon ekwa bontring. Now, okay, the same thing. A student teacher. Now, a student now can report it. Say, teacher or hame. And I say, teacher, ba me fie. How would you adduce enough evidence to ensure?
Say, unless there was substantial evidence.
Yes.
I will bet me the opinion on say, omo free school mu ekofia. This is what they do. Between the teacher and the students.
So
what I say? Meanwhile, no. Rule also say, so far as you are a teacher, why does say who you teacher near went to schools or what to be before now? So far as you are a teacher, no, Akodane is under you, and you are not supposed to have any amorous relationship or whatever it is.
So it all boils down to evidence.
Yes.
Okay. And
I don't think bad job. What is wrong? What is happening? What is going on in your mind? Who has been a teacher before.
How did you feel? Because I'm not much I'm telling
you. How I always you. Because I'm calling people who are Ujomani Mucho, Madia, Yadiano. Abia Utibi Awabo. And no more shame. Abia be a wall. And no more shame. It won't know as a teacher, no dressing more modestly. In such a way, say, and you will dress in Aquadano. A barber. It is some time ago, so back how much are uniforms? And my teacher, I don't know whether it's still there. What I say? I bet Catania Soccer.
Students say bread. Because teachers see off late. Omukra normal.
Because social media so. And I don't know. So open forum be no say talk be no be come mine. And a student be bisa question. That the question was so heavy. Unfortunately, answer na depend man but the question the student asked no. I say you say ye nyini or boy. I say ye nyini drew baby your sex life eba from. Now at this young age, you know, any sex drive was so high. I didn't see now. What I say? What I say? Me answer about me. They say at this time, you know, who explore repercussions a DH ban. Would you be able to handle it?
At this time, so I say, what's our age? Young age, na we know be young man. I no holding.
Now, how would you take care of the child?
Mama, ya sana tani ejana msobele ni 14 from
Ghana. He's being factual. Like you are saying, it's true. At this tender age, you know, everything is active, everything is strong. Mostly
we shouldn't explore. We shouldn't do it.
Entrance, in school. Meditate here, pressure neighbor, how they from. That is when I have time for those things. Some of the young men who say, "Nyame ya do not so use kuna se skaba ni sema They are going to be here, no. But to be frank with you, me my child they were. Me check class 6. It's a check class form 1, form 2, form 3.
Okay.
And then I made SS 1 to 3. And me they were Bethel Academy. They were behind Radio Go those days. My child remedials. To be frank with you, student to teacher relationship, you know. They be easy. But as a teacher, no, you must make it your principle. Me, that is the principle I made for I say. I can never teach
no
you
circumstance
and do that thing with you. So me, but me share the GSS 1 to 3 remedial schools. For 10 years. I made bankrupt or still teaching remedial schools. Me call for fee HM there. Me share the secondary schools to 2 years, 1 to 3. But because it was my policy, you know, it never crossed my mind that my students and to me, what do you say? Nothing about you will entice me. But we are all different. Me can't say obedience the way we go. And I feel so be a secondary school the man 2 years and I me call backless. As I call fidelity. And I don't know. But I think we have to, as a teacher, you have to try. I know say it's not easy. You have to try because the relationship between you and the students, you know, one should you pay. And some of the students, you know, the way and manner you have to teach them and the pressure you have to use, you know, who didn't rush at them, you can't do it.
Why rebellious?
And to me say, no, we hear me, you and I say, me girl, I can't teach you. Because the way I want to teach you, no, on one fan is maybe you are shouting now, say, hey. But that is the best way some students will get near old chair, no. Once you put them on the spot, no, they understand now. And we have to, yeah. I know say it's not an easy thing.
Yeah. I ignore totally.
I know it's a difficult thing.
Yeah.
Student-teacher relationship, teacher-student relationship. But as a teacher, you have to try your best. Yeah. You can separate yourself from those things. Now, because, like, because all the Sunday and makes it teaching it will make the work very difficult. And I think so things are changing. Yeah. It was when Nancy and I meet here, a lot of things are taking place in secondary school. To be frank, secondary school, me, a lot of things are made. I mean, like what? Yes, when you see time I was secondary school in the 90s, me, I didn't know all these things. Jumpy wall, maybe I'm fire, teacher, if you die, they can't. I say, make a Nigeria movie. Seriously.
Comes new to
yes. Maybe of course now maybe science into
always serious.
And I feel so oh no it's true. And I feel so yes science books no share book no science OSS chemistry gas the two in my hand maybe na madwianko but niam na nkrofo here and some more can mami like a movie. Wow. And that stage to West Africa secondary school.
Ayo, Gethsemane West Africa secondary school. Yeah, what we did na the mahon. Mango bi mo.
I didn't know.
You close to Panta omo, you know omo the bush here.
Wow.
Na sa Gethsemane no. The way you troop ko ho no. Ko ho we mo ha. We more.
Obi on the camp. Yeah. Paso.
Mami. On say guy na question no beside no. It's a very question no beside no. It's a serious case study. The guy is right. This is a time we are very active for those things. And say na ye of asuka no. This is a time obani nyima the child
guy no beside question no.
There be me.
He is not right.
No. I'm looking at the question. I'm not the guy. Look at the question now. No, I'm looking at the question because the question makes so much sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And technically, the guy is right with that question. And the answer no man is right. But this is the time BBA is solid into but this is the time also you can't take responsibility. Yes, they are feeding you. And if I think so, be I mean auto Jenny. I watch more time. So why do you want to think it's about societal challenges as compared to biological ecosystem? And see, we have to look at it. Teacher, no, you have to be very careful.
Say, in your teacher, all child there for 10 years.
The remedials, no, any house to house.
Was there?
Oh, several times.
Okay.
No, several times. You see, look. Yes. Oh, remedials, no. Oh, there were instances. Media like they no. Oh, say me policy say no. And I feel so. Some of them they will even chase you to your house. Me my call be fear. Make sure they will dance ma control down. Me call you know. Girl or she net singlet. Be ejina. Near Ofaka no. I'm telling you, mommy. Yes. So no. So the only thing, yes. Oh, come on. You see, you have to find a way to talk.
Yeah.
Don't shout. Don't fight the person. I think teaching is a gift for me.
Okay.
And see, I call you.
Go back.
Yes, I call you. Oh, no. Wow.
You not say anything. You know what?
Net. Net singlet. No?
Yeah.
I'm Shani Brown. And
you tell her to go and
so I told her, oh, come on. What are you trying to do? No, get inside there. Wear something proper. And he came back. And to me, I don't know. Maybe I'll say, thank you. You see, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. We are all different. But you have to make the conscious effort, say, you correct the child. And I feel it's a way, and mommy said, me born with fear because school, no, now they were not doing well at 7HSS. And we made a recommendation, say, we're born with fear.
Now, I'll be taking advantage.
Yes, they say, no, she said, fullness, degreenness, wow. And when they meet us, they are so happy. Wow. So, it's not easy. I understand.
And I think at that age, you know, so no, and near my baby, because a lot of changes takes place. Our body, it was a teacher, no, you are serving as a role model.
Yes.
It won't necessarily trouble from the right.
Exactly.
And you take advantage.
You have to try your best.
No,
some of them, no, in Quran, some of them are very bad. They will put you, my class, or biology class, young girl, child, you know. I want to say Muslim, and my so you have to close your be mommy. Original. And also no, because they want you as a teacher, no, so everybody else and say all everybody else. Under it too.
Hey, so what did you do?
No, so you have to get closer. And you see, what I do is that I have near my class. I say, these are my rules for my class. Every 2 weeks, exams. Say, as a lady, you have to sit down this. When you do it to help yourself. My main car say easy. Yeah, it wasn't easy. Sometimes, rebel officer, the thing will play in your mind. Because you are a human being. It will play in your mind. So you tell yourself that no. You are supposed to lead.
Bible say so who about now they want some be few class.
Me can't say easy. Yeah. It's not easy, but you must try. In America, say even sometimes we will cry. You'll be thinking, but you tell us no. You when I will leading nanaki. When your man who's assassin university, mommy no. I say, when I will lead akrano. And even though sometimes no, it's not like instant or coffee. The man play in the mind no, and the man get away or permit your yes and but you have to tell no, this is my policy. A student here, and I feel so schools in count. Maybe I'm sharing discipline. The owner of the school, Mr. Brown. Hey, no, or who teacher student relationship now. First of all, teacher will be locked, you be sacked. That's the rule.
So straight away.
No pam headmaster. So next day no my pound, and will pay you off. Wow. He will tell you, hey, into any rules no. In fact, that environment, you know, to me, 2 years, you can work anywhere.
Wow.
The school's rules must help. Okay. There should be strong rules. The session at GS4 canon, they must implement. Say, can we do it? We should be able to punish the teacher or the student. It will put fear because sometimes when fear and also, I don't airplane in your mind. You think about the consequences. And I can't fear mono. That fear knows, hey,
okay.
But example be a people will do it.
But when I say
the headmaster,
the punishment towards the student, no, as a teacher, no more.
The teacher must be dealt with. The teacher must be dealt with. Oh, say headmaster, teacher, oh, me, but no.
What can be
the school rules must also be firm.
Okay.
Yet you will be a teacher, no, there should be punishment. Then publish it will set as example for others.
That's Nanake.
Mami.
Teacher nso de wo yete say osofo. Osofo a wo da congregation no. So bi ba de ne how ba. Na wo che no ye no ayi a enu ano no. Asori no. Tiat.
Mami, and 11 right? 11 January. I'm say issue here by Yama Ghana News Agency for a publish story be.
Okay.
About minor yemra and said the NCC any baby akwa could do at hot age akwala betimi ni oba na be ma da any at hot age obetimi apene so say enware no. Or say maybe this certain portion. The country's law stipulates that a child age 16 can consent to sex.
Okay.
Can consent to sex.
Okay.
16. Whilst the marriage age is set at 18. 18. No. So far as I went to me, I just so bet me no about any
problem with that.
Wait me worry.
Mebao.
Because another nyaba mu ase so ago na kwada wakwanyem abusuafo so nware no. Onya 18 years, one train 18 answer.
Meba.
Enti
any problem with the emrei eka.
Yeah.
But you are in school.
That me ba ho.
School also has rules.
Me say me ba ho. E ho de me ba ba na who say na ye debate on 18 and 16.
Okay.
And I'm person me clear say 18 and 16 we say no. And the 16 no. Ye mra na nkyere say obetimi aware at age 16. But age 18. But 16 ni de so no person ote ase no have sex a mra ne ma ne kwan when you 16 years na. E ho na me challenge ne say maame akwala ba nya 16 years. Wati ase say na na yaw. Who ne fe one na kwatwempena o makoda nyinsen aba o da so 16 years no o 16 ninti emra ne ma ne kwan so wonware iti yan twen ma nya 18 ansa onya 18 na ya nso adwena asesa so wa wawi wo je ne ba wa hakwala ne nso. So I think we have to consider all this. Say after 18 you wenya 18 years, after 2 years after wa makwala na nya bia 1 year 3 months bi to feel say na ne officer there bi that time media akwala no ka metimi ateme ba na wakọ ba bi ebi nso a earlier on ye pray so anka ne ogitu mu ware no ni nyina ye nema minim ye say we will consider all this.
If they are considering it then they should peg it at
18 but say if 16 atum dia then they should bring marriage age to 16 as well. 16 as well. Mami me wana mfo bi o mo kira de me ankasa me kira de da enye madoma chede
only as an etano.
Me adechire de enye madoma chede. Me won crofobia me close to me. Penifo bi kro say they like even the way I drive. Me nchire o have told them. Me nchire o. Me de no ade ne ba mu se me ya me ye. Anti me feel me chire wa men say bia wo delay me. It was me ebe me mu se me ye. What you see? I na makoka bibi ne me suma no. Ma no de me kansem.
Adechire so de abotre.
Anti adechire de enye me calling. Ba mama but me even NDC were part of your communication guys in the back. Or that's what you
okay.
Me bought or radio remedial schools with making now only needing come was enough for more. And Kualano, what about fear grano, my befier diabetes? And you see, Mammy Cassim Biwaha. This thing, see a Becania can year. A Juma Cassiano headmasters and headmistress in this one. Mammy miss a question. Are they willing? Because they are also beneficiaries. I make voter region, Oko Central region. Where 3 days ago, I had the opportunity to interview some students, former students from Mempesime schools needing voter region, Central region. These 2 regions, these girls' schools. And if they told me, the things I'm catching, me say it happened while they were in school.
Whoa.
Between themselves and teachers. Mami, a bidum cramped. The seriousness of lesbianism and things are especially the girls' schools. Gays make us the boys' schools, you know. Mami, uti biabe bawa num. Me asami de ba kokra baba radio so ba catch them so pamichao. Ondi untimi ma radio so me. The information pe bia no or the be mami. Also, can you imagine? Say a school, who kopa mo asem the Bema teacher bi ba ho. Bema teacher no.
Girls' school.
Girls' school. Any the Bema kwa so nko kire science. Na papa na nko kire science, wan nko kire science wo. Wo kwa active science.
O practice
pon. E wo school nim.
Wow.
According to girls no, na nye teacher ne pe. Girls ni ne.
Hey.
Ba akoko yo koso ho refa no bebo other girls na mane. Also mutimi gange up. E be a 5 girls, 6 girls. Omo kwa na teacher ni dwane. Asa gra no o maka na to na ba ko start here no mu didi so say omo ra ni teacher ni say. And you can imagine this young girls see almost sex drive. Mommy, when they are young, anyone go project at the entire akokraba ho pem kofa sankwala ni bia na still our young boy bia one ni twis pelele no o dwene kwan abefa so asisi dan ye jabade omo at that age no we jabade sem ne ngwase sem omo they are just having fun enti adwuma no maame eden punishment ni se betimi adi so a just a headmasters ni headmistress no house masters no agitum say ye beboa aban amia yamana yiye so omo no ekodane beneficiaries forget it me se ba ko ka kire me se minim se bia girls ni bi tie program ya obafra confirm am o se wo mo class crampo de ekoya kodum pempen so say the lesbians they were partners in class class ho enti nkonwa asisi wo ho any back ayini nyina u shape no lesbians ni chess onye lesbian na akotena no so bi ombom betu
wow
mo amonye lesbian mo to middle the whilst teaching is ongoing no mo finger omo teacher no jino mani mo ba teacher ne ya we ono so ye bi
because some of the female teachers
yes
omo introduce nkola
omo the same school be there Miss Gowdy was bold enough to tell me say me your headmistress na introduce me and na make us say they themselves you know almost also supervising your beneficiaries so abandon no supervise it do I answer mama me who so ye bi na ya no ya careful go ye nyina ye bi yes be ya nkochew o sa kochi and the school no why na baba bontia be reporting and the students ni suru because reporting who students who mate na be chewa vemu school one ba bo ma yes school no wani nka de be anse be yiwe ye firi oba bia be ko bia no those activities na ekoso enti mesere mami aduma na adi o o ma we da bia me kan sorry na da bia apportion blame on only politicians but the near matter to abone na ekoso no ye technocrat no mami civil service ni civil servants for no wo mu na di bone ne kase pa ti mesere yen teacher for unse wo hwe mami ye no bi school ye coin na me gidi ye say school so aye gifin sorry ni nsem no mami amoyen because me call private school na enema ye kire no private sofu pani na wo district ni mu no ono ankasa ba school mu wo be kira de bi when it comes to conference the moral and the religious education yes wo sofu na ko aso Sunday no kire wa de oru preaching when ejira wani mu kire wa de wo school no so na they kind of ehu bi and sorry ni building schools in such a way say even headmasters and headmistresses no e bi your elders one sorry and sorry nim enti ono no the kind of conduct or they tete mo school mu ho no da bia me tena ba bia mebo papa we din e no krampo no me primary school headmaster Master Sante mame minim say me mate ni bitie because me bo Kamasa di no bia send message o say say na me your mate be primary school friend Kamasa no near friend opening because classes no Belgium 28 years yeah near friend opening na thought that near penal offer bra number to teacher le frɛ so also was sending messages here say Kamasa boni di say Kamasa was some more and was send their mama Kamasa is at some now eti mami say Master Santi headmaster no oba school ho no wacha 720 no school mo na nchia woni edi ni sa students ni teacher for nchia na good morning good afternoon no nchia ebi opie wotem oja no age so aba oja aba ti wo dey say Master Santi best school ma me na me fie ben school kakra
so na late
wo don tie ma me be come experience a chew primary school ni JHS nya na ben me fie wo me fie ho pe ti e bo school bell na mete na sometimes ebi am se dwa no mate bell no dem fie dwa wa fa nika se na me set gumi ko na me timbrika because parade wo go bia Master Santi go no
wo huro
me dey go school dey be at that time no But then ye bo school be na wo ba na say school be no wate afa na no brush ni teacher mfa ne humpo because teacher ni no kobu ni say cream
asamaba
obenya problem ye be yi na di me dey say discipline na ye free school mu no me ne omonya
dwen. And also crab be factor.
Yeah, me ne omonya dwen.
The rate at
Name enkrofo na omo so abuse that kind of discipline no. Wa omo na no say nke ye twi omo so na eye teacher ma other teacher say won so won kofa banko bo obi bani kobu obi ba ko bi ahwe ya twa na chairman na chiri nyina ba pai na the honorable Yesu asenwem enti say discipline na ye free schools no nso me gidi ye say emoa ma me nema ne bi wonu ma Yesu a me feel say ye tu mirika dodo abrofo na nsa no mba bedo mu free ba bi o yeso na ye ka child abuse ma me ye kokko kuani me kwa fom na me ba po school na me ni ko school e se cha me ne kwa fom ne ye ko boy kokko e se child abuse but Bill Gates computers no ne money free school ba computer no mo de rehearsal ofie otimi mo adwuma so mo nye na nkwala na ye eno de enye child abuse fiziefi say eno de what dem what you say but ye hide me pani no makoso ami ko free ya so printing pa a me de ba fia ba be hata na me ba no me ba ni zumbi odidi ma chia ye be hata na de atua ni school fees no mo eno de mo say child abuse. Enti me dem feel say emra no ye be hani esua ye nsua de maame ebeboa ye culture ene ya mamra ye de team say Ghanaians no enye bibia no say adopting so quick okay na mesre ye teacher for ne headmasters headmistress any house masters ne moa because me school bia me kwa maame me modin a house master no ono na kire me bi etimi di zero kan ho ne ye account mefa what they because wow. Oh yeah me I'll be fair. Me am one for say ba ko so class I could take you over from us. Ono so go take the same. If you have friends, a student the end is a very people. But there be a better move. And yes, house there be house one, house leader no, or a student and a house master or
house prefect,
house captain. Captain no near my money. Timesre media punishment papa bi ohonoma it shouldn't be only that angle my never be because I am punishing grofo yam punish and akwa say be o papa oska o mama oska o parents yam grofo modi o mamu a emra bi o ho enchewo e che okura o mudi omudi betwitwa ajewo enu tina da bia na to da me bod dampare abaso say oche me ampi ne dampare boys ni be che no ye Fred dampare course we are seeing na man panimfo bi even Jubilee's friend one fa eventually the kind of say mpini mumra ne so what ni ko gina court man ni tuya fine no me nua madam for wa wo boss ko kubu ahin se me say me I just can go enter my nyina ko ko be
panu simame
ko kubu ahin mo ya mo election ya we lose national elections yi anaduna de a tia mo mato aba no ya se na wo free mo ya wo stadium won ofri stadium ko temo fo so mbofo asoma no wo dimirika ko isle go no ko ifa ho ode la ayi ni prado no So I've been telling my friends, Massa, dampare juma no eno ni man pipi ni no ni mendis ni so who red light ejina en kwa ya wo ze na etimi ame play na me ba me di manu si na me mabo dampare abaso idie en kofo bi nso gu police service na ni mase mame mo ma chi nso kakra what story na abubefu Ajosu police station, Ajosu police command. Medi misi kama ya sane tano so onto asase ma me Ghana me nte Ghana. Me ba wa onto asase no. Ena mbembe reported no makoche no. Mo chene ni ya magic scan mu 19,000. Scan amount involved about 100,000 and over. And we deposit 19,000. No say asase or this can be koto asase. Ti mo say ke menyi asase no. Na wontu a difference no. Asase ne person or the first one about. And also no asase. Obeso o de ba no nya na sumdwie. Police force 19,000 no di kan tu ama na ne Fabra ne fanya exhibit ne fa case ni court. Ah. O say esi wadu su police station. Ya did 19 we have case with our faculty court. Kind of almost one the scanner manipa no betu scanner back. Nipa betu scanner say almost for 19,000 man. No no crisis was some betu additional 7,000. Commander, me didn't call Pips. Me am a call reporters at this commander. No, I did not call Pips. That Pips won't take you over that case. Time, Omugu Police Service.
Thank you so much for coming.